Okay, you guys. We're on. Hi, everybody. I'm Death. That's Rug. That's Aries.
But if you're deaf, how are you able to hear us talking?
Because I'm a ghost. Or the Reaper. I'm the Reaper. I'm the Reaper. Yeah. We'll go with that one. Wow.
So
Somebody just
I
highlighted
did.
themselves on r/wish.
Huh?
Hi, Rug's wife.
Hi, honey.
He's eating your taco right now.
Made the taco.
But yeah, so
of International Latina Day.
Isn't every day International Latina Day for you?
Yes, exactly.
Is your taco good? She wants to know.
Yes, it is.
There we go. Okay, so we were in the middle of a
I have a hard
conversation.
shell wrapped in a soft shell, so I don't make a mess. And then it's kind of like having an edible napkin that kind of tastes good. All right, continue.
So I heard on the radio this morning that Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher's names are being brought up in the whole Diddy debacle bullshit. Well, not bullshit. It's really serious. But not because Ashton Kutcher apparently partied with Diddy, and they went through shit because they backed up wrote like letters of recommendation or whatever for as character witnesses for Daniel Masterson when he was accused of rape and sexual
Yeah,
harassment
that
and
weird
stuff.
curly haired guy with the sunglasses. I
I'm
knew there
only
was
here to
something
make
up with
fun
him
of
back
Rog.
then.
Hi, Sin. I'm assuming you're Sin, since you're Siren Sinner. She's here to make fun of you. Hi, Potato Frog.
That's not something she would say.
Okay, then who is it?
Her husband.
Oh. Well, is it okay? Guess. Okay, he guessed. You're slow. Speed up. Answer faster. But they're also I accidentally logged into her account. You are right. That's funny.
See, I told you, that's not something she would say.
That is really funny. But so
His wife is very nice to me.
explains why he makes fun of you. But they're and I'm not. What? You're not what? I'm drinking already, and apparently I did not eat enough food for drinking.
Why do you sound depressed?
I'm tired. I went to bed at 2:30 in the morning and got up at 6.
I told you to go to bed
Wow,
earlier.
imagine being able to go to sleep that early.
Yeah, Aries, I don't know how you function.
Who says I do?
Joe is wondering why you're saying he's not nice to you. Oh, you went to bed late too? Party like a rock star. No, I'm too old to party like a rock star. I was doing it good all day until 4 o'clock. All of a sudden, I'm at my desk at work. My head just starts drooping a little bit, and then whoop, pop right back up. And
he's nice to me whenever he wants something.
What do you want? If you're being nice, what do you want? That's what you told me to call you.
Yes, Death. Party like a rock star. So that next week you can be in court for allegations.
And I'm sorry. What is someone gonna go and Google Joe?
Oh, was that P. Diddy's song? Like that party like a rock, party like a rock star, party like a...
No, it wasn't.
Was that P. Diddy that sung that one?
Going by the way that you sung that, by any chance did you write that while he was drugged?
Probably. Oh, why do you have to work? That's not cool. I don't. Okay, actually, I understand having to work, but no, that was Shop Boy. Shop Boy is apparently sang that song.
Oh well.
Well, Joe, if you don't want me calling you Joe, what do you want me to call you? Do you want me to call you by your wife's what your wife goes by,
If-
Sin?
Well, I mean, was P Diddy hanging out with the shop boys or whatever? I mean,
Oh,
are they
Nito!
But yeah,
are
of
they
course he
Any
was.
also
Of
in
special
trouble?
plans?
course he was hung out. That's part of the problem.
Well, he's strung out.
Okay, so you didn't want me to dox you with Joe, but calling you
That's not
Joseph?
doxing. That's not his real name.
He said dox. He said way to dox me.
His real name is not Joe. You didn't dox him.
See, you're being a dick to me, Joe. I'm
He
fucking
doxed
gullible.
himself one night whenever he was in the VC with Potato Frog and
Call him
Arbol.
sir. Joe is a nickname. Why would you get your nickname be Joe?
Joe, just because you're on the internet doesn't mean you know what doxing is.
He doesn't. Where the fuck is Vazzy? Vazzy. I'm every
Razzle
Joe.
dazzle.
No, you're average Joe. I'm not gonna say you're every Joe. You're average Joe.
Joe Everyman.
A real advert. He's not typing very well right now.
I mean,
Is
if
he
he's
drunk?
short, if he's short enough, we
Maybe.
can start calling him a cup of Joe.
A cup of Joe? Are you a
Oh.
cup of Joe?
I think he is short. Yeah, I think he's too short to drink, actually.
You say I'm too short to drink, yet here I am with my nice glass of wine.
Yeah, and you're probably gonna get in trouble one day because you look like you're fucking 16 most of the time.
No. Woodford Reserve. Welcome.
I
He's-
don't know what Woodford Reserve is.
He's drinking. He's drinking. We'll just put it that way.
That sounds like some kind of paint thinner
Whiskey?
or
I think it's whiskey.
something.
Oh, bourbon. Whatever. That's like the
Sounds
brother
like
to whiskey.
something you would use to like strip
Yeah, well,
paint from wood.
I thought Wolf said he had that on a shelf, and of course, Potato Frog has tried it because yeah. Oh,
But
guys,
Potato Frog alcoholic.
I did finally get a hold of my dad yesterday when I drove to his house after work.
Okay. Was he dead?
No,
Okay, good.
no, he's just
Well, you
Was he
said
dead
you grabbed
after you
a hold
got?
of him.
Yeah, was he dead
He-
after you got a hold of him?
Like,
Oh, dude, I kept thinking in my head, I'm just like, I'm to that point of being pissed off that something better be wrong with him, but at the same time, I don't want anything to be wrong with him, and I just want to scream at him.
Just banging on
you-
the door.
have
If
you-
you're not dead, I'm gonna fucking
Oh.
kill you.
Yes.
you were upset with him because he didn't post anything on Facebook for 4 days? That sounds like a good start.
No, I didn't. I was pissed off at him because most people know I lost my brother in 2020.
Yep.
He unalived himself, and so after that, I sat down with my other brother and my dad, and I said, "Don't you guys dare fucking do anything like this again, because I will not be able to handle it." And my dad turned to me and said, "If I want to do something like that, you wouldn't be able to find me." So now, the other night, I realized I hadn't talked to my dad since between the 19th and the 25th of March. Because I called him on the 19th and we talked for 4 minutes, and I called him on the 25th, but it didn't say that we actually talked. There was no time dedicated to it, so I don't think he picked up the phone.
You didn't
And
tell
then-
him Happy Easter?
We don't really celebrate holidays since my brother died.
Well,
So, and that's one reason why I was calling him, because my daughters want to do an Easter egg hunt, and I have them this coming up. It wasn't my holiday, so we're going to be celebrating Easter this coming weekend.
alright, with the Easter baskets and the eggs and the chocolate.
Yep. And he didn't answer my phone call. But generally, if he doesn't answer my phone call, he gives me a call back. So I just let it go. Well, all of a sudden, at 12:30 at night, I noticed, hold on, I haven't heard from him in a few days. And that's when I checked his Facebook and realized he likes to throw tantrums, though. And when he wants attention, he'll do this. And not realizing, hey, he told me that if he wanted to, if he was going to pull something like my brother did, he would just disappear. So I left him a voicemail and said, no, I don't deserve this. This isn't cool. You need to give me a call. Because I called him 5 times in a matter of 12 hours. And I finally at like 9:30, no, 1:30 yesterday, he texted me back and said, I'm working and nothing else. So I stopped by his house after work and I chewed him out.
Good job.
And then his reasoning was because this guy never locks his door. Like, even when he was gone for 10 days for deer camp, he didn't lock his door. I checked on the house every day, checked everything to make sure everything was golden. And that's when I realized his fucking house was stinking because someone left the fucking freezer open in the basement and everything went bad in his freezer.
Well, that'd be scary.
Oh, that was so gross. So gross. I just shut it and said, you're dealing with it. I'm not fucking dealing with it. It's your fucking house. But now he's locking his door and everything. And his reasoning is, and it's a good reason. My brother helped him out with money here like a couple months ago and loaned him about $3,500. Well, my brother's hard up on money right now because he had just paid his property taxes, just had to put propane in his pig, and the transmission in his truck is going out. And so he needs some sort of money back. And so now my dad no longer responds to his texts. So my brother is what's coined as the term is a functioning alcoholic.
Well, I thought you were going to say he's a loan shark.
No. So my brother will drink and then he goes over my dad's and chews him out because it kind of gives him that liquid courage type thing, I guess. I don't know. But my dad doesn't like that, even though my dad does the same fucking thing. I come from a family of alcoholics as I sit here and drink my wine.
I'll drink to that.
But so, and I agree with my brother. Hell, my dad, you guys know, I believe I told you, my dad came to me first and asked me for that money, and I said no. I have a house, I have 3 kids, I have cars, I have my own responsibilities, I'm in school. For me to give you that money right now, I'd have to take a loan, and I'm not doing that. I can't. My credit's finally getting good and stuff, like, no. And so he went to my brother. My brother's a bachelor, his house is paid off, he doesn't have a car payment, nothing. But like I said, he's a functioning alcoholic who likes to play games, so you know where his money goes. And, well, my dad is under the assumption that since my brother does not have any dependents, that means my dad doesn't have to pay him back right away. And I call that bullshit because my dad owns his own business. He puts in glass for a living. He's been doing it since he was 12. He's very good at it. He knows how to make a lot of money on it. But ever since his second wife left him and then my brother died, he goes through these slumps of not wanting to work, which I understand. Been there. But I go through it. I pick up my head and I just go do it, because if I don't do it, who the fuck's going to do it? Who's going to keep the roof over my kid's head? No one. I got to do it. And he just, I don't know, expects us to just help him out blindly when he gets himself in this shit. Because he pulled the same thing with my brother before he died. He almost lost the house. My brother took out a loan and gave him the money to pay so he wouldn't lose the house. So it's like a cycle. But so my brother chews him out. My dad doesn't like the fact that he comes over and chews him out. And since they're both functioning alcoholics, it can turn really bad. And so my dad has started locking his doors, blinds are all closed, all this shit. So now he's talking about like dividing up his property and selling pieces of it to do all this other things. And it's just like, okay. And I think he's trying to do it in a way to control me and my brother, because like he thinks my brother wants the house when my brother could give two shits. Like, it's the house we grew up in. It's right on a river, beautiful house. And I told him just like, well, I honestly I would take the house. Like, if something were to happen where you die tomorrow, I would move me and my kids into that house. And then get work done on this house that I live in now
Why is
and
it
then put
bigger?
it for rent. No, it's close to my work. It's on 4 acres right on the river. It's a lot of fucking upkeep, but it's worth a hell of a lot more than this house, and it's in a nicer area. Like that house, probably if he put it up for sale, he could probably get between $300,000 to $500,000 depending on the year. Yes, closer to Potato Frog and you. Hey, Wolf and Potato Frog, I'm gonna have a question for you guys here in a little bit because I might need some help moving some shit.
Are you coming to Thanksgiving?
Dude, I want to do a Friendsgiving. I gotta lay my floor. I gotta get my floor done and get my. But yeah, so that's all that situation. I got lumped into the whole, pushed into the middle of bullshit again, and I told my dad, and it's just like, nope, you can't keep putting me in the middle of this shit. That's between you and TJ. I told you there shouldn't be money, but you don't loan money to family, guys. Don't loan money to family. Unless you don't care if you don't see it again. That is how I believe of lending money. Like, I have a buddy in Kansas who he lost his job, or he got laid off, but he got a new job but wasn't going to start for a week, and then he wouldn't get his first paycheck until a week after that. So he needed money for gas. I gave him $75. To this day, he hasn't paid me back. Do I expect him to pay me back? No. Did he say he was going to? Yes. I don't give a shit, though. I don't expect to get that money back. I gave you the money. Take the money.
I'd be like, man, where's my money?
No,
Where's my money?
it's not worth it to me.
Where's the money, shithead?
He needed it more than I did. Okay, I missed some stuff. Why did your daughter shove an arrow in your back? How old is your daughter? And
That's
maybe,
pretty cool.
dude, that reminds me of Nova. Nova would pull something like that.
Yeah, she would. Nova's awesome.
What type of arrow though?
Mm.
Probably got shot
So-
on the shitter with a crossbow bolt.
Two. How did your 2-year-old stab you with an arrow? And what kind of arrow? And why does your 2-year-old have access to arrows?
She has the right to
Teaching
bear
her art.
arms.
teaching her archery.
A 2-year-old. Like, it's one thing to do it with like one of those suction cup arrow things.
Took the suction cup off. Who said pie? Is that Wolf?
Yes. My mom just threw away spicy chilies. I can't handle spicy food. Training arrows with the blunted foam tips. Okay. Well, see, if she stabbed you with the blunted
Yeah,
foam tip, stop
She could have
whining.
turned it like switched it around and stabbed you with the other end, which would have probably
What?
hurt more.
You're not going outside. You're
Or
going
replace the
apartment
phone
ways.
tip with something like a knife. I swear, kids just aren't creative these days.
Yeah, maybe you should give access to knives. Let them like just kind of engineer their own weapons. I mean, by the time they're like, in their early 20s, the apocalypse would have came and went. They're going to need to know these things. They're going to need to know how to make weapons.
Oh no, if the apocalypse happens, everyone's gonna die because they can't upload anything to the internet. They can't do apocalyptic selfies. They're
Oh,
just
people
gonna have
be
to just
trying.
totally die.
Fucking, there'll be like something like the Dead Net or something. Or the Death Net.
It would just be a bunch of brain dead teenagers standing around fucking restaurants or clothing stores, phones in their hands, even if the batteries are dead, just
You have like
tapping on the screen, imitating that they're taking
look.
pictures.
They'll Well, no, those aren't people anymore. Those are just zombies. Those aren't people. They're zombies.
But no, because it's not illegal to shoot zombies.
Dude, you better believe as many of the weird movements that everybody has. If there was a zombie outbreak, you would have people riding in the streets holding up signs about zombies have rights too, and you shouldn't hurt them, and all this other dumb shit.
If they were having a movement about zombie rights, I'd be moving them into a horde of zombies.
Well, no, I mean they'll like stand out on the streets and just kind of let the horde come and eat them.
Hi, Clax. You
Why
ruined
they're
me.
That just means more things for me to shoot.
protesting. Yeah, but man, I mean,
Yeah, she's a
you
fun
can.
puppy.
How much
And for the-
ammo do you
and
think you can carry on you at once, dude? Ammo is actually a lot heavier than you think it is.
Well, if you line up the shots right, you can get 2 kills with 1 bullet at least.
Maybe.
Plus,
I mean, but that would
plus those
require a
people,
lot of.
those people doing the movements, I doubt they'll be complaining because it'll be the first time in their lives they get eaten out.
Yeah.
No,
Although I don't know,
didn't.
I think those people are breeding. So
I didn't just let you go out in the streets. I wanted to keep you,
Yeah,
Clax.
unfortunately.
You left and went to Aries, and that's why you ruined me.
oh, Clocks is a street person now,
No, she's on Aries' couch.
but doesn't Aries live in a street?
Fox is a street corgi. Hope she doesn't live in Korea.
That's dinner. That's what you get, Clocks, for eating all those kitty cats.
Crippletron is slowly being created in the Discord because clocks. Because of clocks. Dumped both in the relationship and in the yard. What? No bed. So hold on. Clocks was dumped by both. Aries, did you dump Clocks too?
All I remember.
See, I think she's just trying to turn everybody against us.
She took my site.
Yes.
She took my name. This is identity theft.
Oh my god, you should you should change your name to that.
Yeah, no, I was
Excellent.
going to, but I hadn't been in the VC yet to remember to do it.
That's awesome.
Oh, well, I never actually read anything from this before. The Catholic News Agency.
Okay, that's sin. That's sin. That one's sin.
Oh god, she's
Sen-
part of the Catholic Church. She's one of them.
Wait,
you
Sen
don't. No,
wrote something in the Catholic.
No, because
News agency?
Sin put Death stole my wife, and I know Joe wouldn't say that. That was totally sin. Fucking children. What about fucking children? Don't fuck children. That's not good.
Well, that's certainly a fucking sidestep from talking about the Catholics.
Wait a minute. That's yeah. I mean, I guess credit. That was a good segue, but no.
You both as a girlfriend and dumped in the street. No, I did not dump you.
Don't segue onto those nuts.
King size bed. King size bed. Right here. Clocks. Right here. And you can bring Luca. We got Luca and Lilith. Oh my god, dog.
And then Lily will probably eat Luca.
No, she's too much of a pansy unless the Luca bites her face. Are you done? Okay.
A school in Michigan, or parents are suing a school district in Michigan for hiding autistic, and then it cuts off there. I don't know what the fuck the rest of it was, but apparently there's a school district in Michigan that is hiding autistic. I don't know what that means. Maybe autistic children.
I'm Googling it. Michigan parents sue school district for allegedly hiding autistic daughter's gender transition. Oh my god. How can an autistic daughter make the choice to transition?
I mean, there's different levels of autism.
They're okay. That's very true. That is very true.
Jesus Christ!
see,
autistic people can't have guns? Is that what you're going to say? Because I'm a little autistic. I'm a little touched in the head there, Death. Okay.
No, that is
But
not
I think
what
Aries
I'm
is
saying.
too.
Oh, I've always been touched in the head. But
Yeah,
that's
he
besides
has
the point.
he has aimbot in his head. We all know this.
He has anal bot in his head.
The issue isn't the autistic kids. The issue is the parents that are letting their autistic kids get away with absolutely fucking everything.
Yeah, that's true. That is so true. I gotta go to Owie's stream real quick
Why? Is
and
he
give.
also autistic and you're gonna tell him he can't play games or decide where he wants to stick his PP on his own because he's autistic?
No, I'm just. I gotta do my biddies to what I do.
What you do.
Mhm.
Let's see here.
Oh, and I gotta get my crowd coins from him. Crowd control coins.
He asked to put any games on.
Oh, look at you! You're not. You're not MILF training. Did you finish all the MILF trainers?
Yeah, I finished them. I said it last week. Freaking
So you're a certified MILF.
I'm a certified MILF trainer.
We need to get him doggy friends. Luca doesn't know how to interact with other dogs. My dog does.
Get him a
Well,
chihuahua.
usually,
Get Luca a pet chihuahua.
No,
unless
just
they attack her face.
just get a headband with
Yeah,
dog
right.
ears on them. Just crawl around the floor and start barking at him.
Yeah, but
And then he would just be terrified and go hide somewhere where there's no boxes.
hi, baby.
Or baskets.
Stay away
Yeah.
from my fucking basket. God damn it!
Luca peed in your basket.
No,
Yeah, he did. I watched him.
my
I mean-
dog purrs and climbs towers.
I just stood there and watched Luca pee in your basket. Like I didn't bother to stop him or anything. I thought he knew what he was doing. Like I thought
Okay.
you knew what he was
Okay.
doing.
I mean, with everyone peeing in a basket, it's probably helping to make the King's Cup.
Saying I'm in a different country when you're in Canada and I'm in the US and like literally in Michigan, which is like neighbor.
Yes,
to
Steph, that
Canada.
is two different countries. I know you Americans love to
I
think you own
know.
the planet,
Oh
but there are different countries.
No, we do own the planet. Oh wait, I'm Canadian. Fuck, never mind. They do own the planet.
Oh my god.
I forgot I was Canadian for a minute.
So many inside jokes are happening right now.
Well, the fucking cat's out of the bag, I guess.
Then come here, Mrs. Moneybags. Single income house here. And I'm in school.
We'll just get clocks to be your
How,
sugar mama.
how about I just pay for you to come here?
Why don't you be a sugar
That
mama?
that might be
Or
cheaper
sugar
than me
daddy.
trying to.
Sugar baby. Sorry, fuck.
Dude, I tried to
we
find
went
a
through the
sugar
whole
daddy,
thing there.
and I'm too bratty for sugar daddies. Apparently, they don't like to deal with me. I'll help you border jump. Wolf, I might be getting some new couches, and I need help moving them, and also help loading a new couch into my dad's house because I'm taking my dad's old couches. Would you be able to help? I don't know when this would be.
Yeah, he's got a truck. He can help.
Well, we have an closed off in trailer and stuff, so I would just we just need help
Wolf
with the
still has
movement.
a truck.
I know he has a truck. I know Wolf.
Yeah, he can pull the trailer with his truck.
I can pull it with my van too.
Oh, well, no, you'll tear the transmission out of it. Wolf has a manual. Or
It's fine if you
standard.
pull the trans out. We've got too fucking many of them anyway.
Oh, we're gonna get canceled. Hey, what was that link that I forgot to put that link up.
The transmission is like a part of a car. It's been that way ever since they built cars. Actually, transmission might have been out before cars, because
This is so
You need the
yummy.
parts before you have the car.
yeah,
Dude, these are yummy.
I
Strawberry.
don't actually know when the first trans. I mean, I don't know if like locomotives had transmissions or not, but they might have. Or maybe it was just however hot you got the boiler. That's how fast the train went. I really don't know.
Probably. You would have to deal with my dad too, just so you know. Wolf. But he's
Didn't
generally
you
okay.
deal with your dad whenever your dad was fucking his mom?
Oh, why did you have to word it that way?
Oh, well,
You don't.
how was I
You don't
supposed?
need the transmission if you're going to dating. You could have said dating, not fucking. You could have said dating.
Oh,
But yeah,
they
but
weren't
fucking sounds
then?
funnier.
Well, I mean, that's just how I
That's
word
why I
things.
said
I'm
probably
sorry.
not. Yes, I
Are you making
understand.
fun of how I talk now? This is because she found
No!
out I'm autistic.
But that,
Yeah, that's why
there's
she doesn't
no,
make fun of how I talk.
no. To me, they never did that. To me, they just went and did like went shopping when places. That's what they did. And what, Lily?
Really?
You
They didn't have
are
sex?
talkative today.
Wow. I find that hard to believe.
No, to me, they didn't have sex. I've heard more conversations than I want to. More conversations about this this topic, bud, or more
Oh my
conversations
god.
that
Death
from my
is getting on
dad.
the fucking, well, this is my truth train.
No, I don't want to listen. I don't want to talk about my dad fucking his mom.
You
I
don't
don't.
want your dad to have fun in his life? You just think because he's old and decrepit that now he's just
He
time to
has a
put him
mail order
down.
girlfriend, and
He
that's good
can't
enough.
have any
Like, I
fun
don't.
anymore. He's not allowed to do fun stuff anymore. We gotta go take him to the vet, put him down. Is that where we're at? Old people can't enjoy themselves?
No,
Yeah.
I would just rather not talk about it.
For all those people who identify as an animal, am I allowed to take them to a vet and put them down?
Some, yeah.
I read a story on that, and because the vet like kept turning him down, like, no, I can't, no, but I'm a cat. No, no, he's not.
I mean, if
Not.
anything, he'd be doing. If anything, the vet would be doing a public service at this point.
Yeah, true. Clocks, are we playing Brutal Company tonight? I'm gonna play something.
Okay, clocks, I'll go to bed.
What? Hey, was your dad worried his mail order girlfriend was stuck on the boat? No, his mail order girlfriend was never on a boat yet.
Wait, she still hasn't come in? Jesus Christ, that's
No,
worse than
he's
ordering something from Wish. Fuck.
he
Yeah,
he's
I was about to say that's
he's
why she's ordered. He's ordered her from Wish. Is why she's taking so fucking long.
God damn.
They still got to grow her in the lab.
he's broke right now, so. Oh
Oh
yeah,
my
I
god.
gotta. I have to go to my Prime Gaming and get all my benefits. That. Do
Now
I still
she's on
play
welfare.
Pokemon Go? Website login using some credentials. Oh, gotta go. I don't know if I. Sure. Wow, it's really bright in here all of a sudden.
Sun came out.
Sun came out.
Well, I haven't played it.
Hey, so here's a headline
Oh
from
shit.
a very large news source. Strong winds knock over student as storm rages on. Yeah, apparently a student somewhere got like blown over by a wind. I guess. What the? This is the top headline right now. Okay. Okay, that's. There is nothing going on whenever they're reporting a student was blown over today by a strong gust of wind. Oh my god. Um. Oh no, wait, here we go. Deadly tornadoes leave path of destruction. Wait. Georgia gets tornadoes? Huh. Georgia to Illinois. Isn't there like a big ass mountain range called the Appalachians between Georgia and Illinois? I don't think tornadoes touch down in mountains. I don't think they can. Like they break up too easily.
We'll just turn the brightness down the sun. Okay, here I will. I'm gonna go on. No, that one turned that one up. A button.
Disney.
Oh,
What's a
that's
trance?
actually a lot better. A Tron? A what?
What's a trance?
Spell it.
TROUNCES.
Ounces? Oh. I have no idea.
Oh,
Aries,
well,
you're
Disney,
British. Help.
You know,
Disney trances activists shareholders.
oh, you're looking at a fucking English site, aren't you? That
Mm,
is a word we haven't fucking used in ages. It's
I don't think CNN is an English site.
trancing someone is basically the equivalent of saying you beat the shit out of them.
Okay, that's what I was thinking is what it
Disney
meant.
is beating the shit out of activists? That doesn't sound legal.
Or it's
Sounds like Disney though.
when they're saying trance, it's not the actual act of kicking the shit out of them. It's more of the metaphorical way of saying they're kicking the shit out of them. Trance is just
Oh,
another
like-
way of saying it.
Like owning them. Like, yeah, you got
Yeah.
owned, bitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you say you got tranced, it's basically the same thing.
What
I haven't
was
heard
this?
that one used in
Massive-
fucking ages.
say
I think I read
massive
it in
earth
a
hole?
book here and there.
Oh,
but,
earthquake.
mm,
Okay, never mind. I thought that was like a massive earth hole somewhere.
Earth hole.
That's the way I saw it. But
Dude,
no,
what the
it's-
fuck is going on with Prime Gaming fucking
Man
benefits?
was-
They're like shit now.
Oh, wait, what? Why is this? A man was swimming during the earthquake. God, the news is slow this week. There was a man swimming in the water during an earthquake.
Okay, let's check out Florida.
I mean, god damn.
Florida man trips over in
news,
California. Wow, news really is
April.
dead.
2024. The Booty Patrol truck, it was shaping up to be another quiet Friday afternoon on patrol for Deputy Tim Johnson. What the fuck is this? Court orders Florida man to remove shipping container boat from lagoon on Friday. A federal court issued an order to require. Okay. Let's see. Okay, no, this one. This one I want to learn more about. As the afternoon sun beat down on the small town of Arcadia, population of 5,000, Tim cruised lazily along Main Street. For a closer look, Johnson noticed a large white pickup truck decorated with an outrageous design, both bright green lettering plastered along the sides of the truck bed spelled out Booty Patrol again and again. But it was the flashing red and blue lights attached to the grill that really raised Deputy Johnson's suspicions. They were nearly identical to those used by official law enforcement and border patrol vehicles. Before Johnson could exit his squad car, the driver of the flashy truck slammed on the gas, kicking up clouds. He was able to box the truck in. So hold on, in Florida, there is actually people driving around in a truck with lights like an officer unit, but instead of police department, it's Booty Patrol.
It's probably Pirate's van.
Probably Pirate's van. That makes sense. Rog liked spaced up. See if he knows anything about the eclipse happening in a few days.
Yeah, didn't I already talk about that? Like, well,
Yeah, he
maybe I
did.
didn't.
I believe he did.
Yeah, there's
Okay,
like a cult in the
he
Middle East ordering red cows to sacrifice to some blood god or some bullshit like that.
So here's something for you guys that I just learned tonight.
I'm autistic.
No, fuck off.
Oh,
Rog loves space, but he doesn't like aliens.
it's not that I don't like them. It's that they're
You're
fucking
scared of 'em.
terrifying.
He's scared of them. So there you go. A Florida man and his alligator on a walk. Okay, there we go. Florida man arrested for stealing 66 traffic cones in a strange turn of events. How's that a strange turn of events?
That was also a pirate, probably in the booty patrol bus, collecting traffic cones so he could set up roadblocks to inspect booties as they drove through.
Florida man had to buy $1,000 to get pet tortoise back.
Florida man had to buy $1,000 to get a tortoise back.
Pay
Oh.
$1,000
I
to
swore
get
that
pet
you said he
tortoise.
had to buy $1,000 to get a
I
tortoise
could
back.
I've been. Of course he doesn't like them. They're gray and not green.
But no,
Well, I
it's
mean,
like I said earlier. It's because
But
he's
they're
American.
blue.
He likes foreign lands, just not the foreign people.
yeah, I mean,
I couldn't argue.
we
Why are
could-
people's shit?
why are people spaceships? What?
My daughter is upset with me, you guys, right now.
Well, you need a spaceship to go into space, Death. I don't know if you know this, but you can't really breathe in space. There's
Oh,
You
you
can if
are
you bring
the
oxygen
Yes,
with you.
Mister, I can't look that up right now because it pulls up our chat.
look what up. Well, then do it
Well,
on
the
your
link,
phone.
the link that you just sent.
Well, why are you?
Florida man steals money from mother who originally stole it. That's a great family right there, guys.
Sounds like Pirate's family. Did it say anything about his father being disappointed in him?
No, but there's three more headlines, so just give me a moment. Florida man charged with attempting to exchange live alligator for beer.
Well, yeah, that's their currency down there. I mean, tell me something like new, but they use alligators as currency and breeding down there.
Let's see. Florida man voluntarily dives with great white shark. Okay, that's not newsworthy. That's like a Tuesday down there. Florida man steals semi and runs into gator farm.
He drove into one of the gator farms.
Runs into a gator farm. Oh, hijacked a semi and went to a gator farm.
You know, I always made a joke about them farming alligators down there, but I guess it's not a joke. They actually do have alligator farms. That's crazy. I
Okay,
did not
so
think that
those are
was-
the weird headlines for Florida as of April.
Every time.
Okay, what's this Dragon's Dogma 2? What? Have you guys heard of it?
In the game that I said I've already beaten.
Oh, okay, that's the one you were talking about?
It's, I don't know. I haven't played it.
What is it about?
You wouldn't like it.
That's not why I asked, though.
Basic premise is that a dragon essentially steals your character's heart by shoving a claw into your chest and ripping it out, causing you to become an arisen. I don't know if that means basically
A zombie.
makes you, basically makes you an immortal zombie. And becoming an arisen gives you the authority and the power to control NPC characters called pawns. And the entire premise is to basically get stronger, find a dragon, and kill it. But
And steal its heart?
We'll get yours back.
well, no, it's to kill it and to get your heart back. But because the game itself has a canon that there's a multiverse, while you're offline or behind the game, your pawn could be recruited by another player, because you can have up to 3, like 1 plus 2 others. So you can have a mission
Mhm.
associated with your pawn, like kill a minotaur, and then you can award that person like 4,000 gold or whatever. They come back, and when they send your pawn back, they can send it back with a gift.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, so it's like they pretty much did the exact same thing they did with Dragon Dogma 1.
It is exactly the same, except for the pawns are a lot more talkative and you can kind of a bit more interactive. Once you get through a fight with them, you can high five them and shit like that, which is honestly a really nice touch. It was one very small stupid gimmick, but it's a good gimmick.
Sometimes the little things just make the game a little bit better. I know what you mean. So, Death, how's the homework coming along?
I did one assignment last night.
Ooh. One whole assignment.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody in chat want us to talk about anything specific that's not related to nipples?
Yes, not related to nipples. We go back to nipples too much. Specifically my nipples, and I'm not.
Her nipples are very famous in her neighborhood.
Rog, we're not talking about my nipples. Stop it.
Yes, I am. I just said it.
No,
Yes, I did.
stop it.
We call her disco tits.
Oh.
She'll make the
wow.
property value in your neighborhood go up if she moves in.
When she's not doing that, she's crotching her baubles.
She buffs the entire neighborhood.
Clocks, I'm on the last episode of that series I started yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Death likes weird wannabe hentai drama.
It's not
Asian
hentai.
drama.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's an Asian drama
I
called.
know it's not
Ki-
hentai. I said it's a wannabe hentai, and here's why. They couldn't afford an animator to just make like a regular anime hentai, so they have to use real people.
It's called King the Land. It's a Korean drama.
King of the Land.
How many episodes in the series? 16 hour and 15-minute episodes.
Well, there we go. Let's talk about that. Death, what's this fascination with Asian drama? Why the fuck do you like Asian shows?
I have no idea. I think it's because they are different from the American ones. Like
yeah,
these
so are
ones
British
anyway.
ones.
Well,
And I
these
can
ones are
understand
like,
those.
Well, and I think it's because there's a certain type of man in them. Because as
Asian
you got
men? We fucking
No,
do it,
no.
Aries! We fucking fuck the Asian penis! That's why she's into it. She's like, well, there's a certain type of man that you just don't get in English or American or Canadian dramas, you know? It's an Asian man with a penis.
No, because okay, so I'm as we have talked about in previous episodes, I'm what's known as a submissive brat, and generally, I look for a more dominant male. I specifically look for what's termed as a soft dom, which is a very dominant.
Somebody who can't
but
get
the-
erect.
No, but no, it's not. But
So
but
she
that-
likes
that-
Asians
that-
with
that-
ED.
that-
Okay.
that's a really good joke, though. That's a really awesome joke. But very doting, loving, and affectionate, but then very dominant in in the bedroom, and possessive. And that's what I like. And a lot of these Asian dramas, that's what they portray, is a strong female lead with a dominant male that's very
then
affectionate.
you don't. Okay, if you want stuff like that, then yeah, now throw the Asians out. You don't want those. You want Middle Eastern dramas. Or just marry a Middle Eastern man. He'll pee and poop on your face and
No, I'm not
make
into
you
that.
sleep under the bed and.
No.
Oh yeah, he will
'Cause
dominate you. He'll
They
fucking-
will kill me for being a brat. I don't want that. I want one to be.
Oh no, they won't kill you. They'll break you.
Yeah, I don't want to be broken.
Well, you have to break brats.
No, you don't.
You gotta break that horse before you ride it.
No. Is that why you dumped me? Because I wasn't. You are totally dumb enough. You can. Your whip is still in my drawer, Clocks. Come on over. If my math is math. So 24 hours worth of episodes. Yeah. Well, it seems about that. And I'm almost. Let's see. How much do I have left in this last episode? I just started this last episode, so I have an hour. I
Well,
have a
Clocks, why do
meeting.
you like Asian drama porn?
No.
Does Clocks also like the Asian penis?
Is she married to an Asian penis?
I don't know, maybe.
Why do I keep hearing like a Discord go off? Whose Discord is going off?
I'm not hearing any Discord go off.
God damn it, and I'm on stream so I can't.
It must be your Discord that's going off.
Okay, people in my chat, can you hear that?
Quick spammer so you can test it.
I'm hearing Discord noises right now, but I'm not seeing any notifications. Yes. Okay, so it's not just me. What the fuck? Am
Probably somebody just spamming it in the fucking server.
general chat or something? Stop it, Clocks! Now Clocks is sending me.
Good job, Clocks.
Clocks,
Clocks,
stop it!
Clocks, I do need to know why you took my site. Yours wasn't good enough, you had to have mine too. And why did you take Willow's chocolate milk, unchocolate it, and then drink the unchocolated milk in front of her?
Okay, let's see.
Wait, how does she unchocolate and then drink the chocolate milk? It wouldn't be chocolate milk by then.
Well, no, she unchocolated the milk and then drank it in front of, or drank the unchocolated milk in front of Willow.
Okay, let me see. Let me see.
That's just mean.
I know! Awful. Just sad.
Joe's
Or-
wife's wife?
Wait,
Did we
where-
get someone new in our server?
that's fucking, the person, the droid I was talking about earlier.
I'm wondering if I keep hearing that when people post in general chat. If so, I gotta change that because that's annoying. Stop it!
Well, Discord says
Stop
so you
it,
get pinged
Wolf.
for everything in general chat.
No, I didn't. But just recently, I keep hearing Discord go off. I shouldn't be getting any sort of noises like that.
Wait, is Joe's wife's wife in the fucking stream right now, or is she just on the
No.
Discord?
Nothing new. There were new messages in general chat in Discord. Clock.
Oh,
No, Clax, where are you leaving to? You're not allowed to leave. Try mute. No, I don't want to mute the server because there are still notifications that I want to get.
well, just mute it for the stream. Also, thank you, Clocks,
There.
for Fuzzy Kitten. It was amazing. And she was so upset.
That was not funny.
I had a blast.
That's why Clocks ruined me.
Fuzzy Kitten.
But she wrecked your fuzzy kitten.
Oh, she wrecked your Fuzzy Kitten. Whoa, Clocks, you need to slow down. Jesus.
That last one was forever ago. The fuzzy kitten was yesterday. Or was it 2 days ago?
No, it was like late last night.
Stop it!
Brr. Brr. Oh, hey.
No!
The first came in on a Monday this month.
Damn it.
What happened?
Clocks keeps changing my name back to Fuzzy Kitten and changed your name to Death Took My Sight.
You're not blind. You don't know the struggle.
No, apparently I took your sight.
No.
That's what your name says now.
No, well, yeah, with her fucking shiny nipples, yeah. Very possible.
Hey, I don't have the disco jewelry in anymore. They're owls now. I have owls.
Well, Clocks is more
Why,
pale
so
than
that when everyone
Amaranth's
looks at them, they
ass
can have a
cheeks.
hoot.
Clocks, you can't just change my name. I'm Lord Rog.
Yeah, that's like blasphemy.
You're angering the scribe pirate. Anyway.
What are you playing?
Huh?
Or is he
FTL.
playing a weird game? Stop it, Clock.
I said what?
He's playing faster than light. Fuck it.
Oh.
You know what?
God damn
You
it.
guys.
We're losing viewers. You need to get up. You need to come up with something, Death. Come on. What are
Okay.
you doing?
I'm gonna start squirting on things.
Get your tits out. Oh
no!
my god. Is this just gonna turn into? Well, you can you can squirt milk onto stuff.
No!
Oh my god. Everybody's just gonna. This is gonna devolve into just a gaming stream.
No, it's not. What do you want to talk about?
There's a person who just booted up a squirting simulator.
Hey, says the guy who's playing Faster Than Light.
Yeah, because you know I hate being on streams without being distracted.
Distract me? I don't know.
I mean, there hasn't been anything new with the one chick who claimed that.
No, we are not talking about her in another fucking stream.
Why?
Why? Because you've already you talk about her in VCs, you talk about her in Spit Roast for 2 weeks straight now.
Yeah, because it's insane. What, you don't think that that's like fucking wild shit? Okay, I'll find something else. I mean, there's really been nothing going on my end for like. I mean, I've been watching. There's been like a few goofy things that's come up, but
Beth has to practice her squirting just in case a few dates go well. Yeah.
oh, there you go, Death. Just like if you're on a date, the guy starts getting handsy and like kind of like harassing or whatever with you. Just pull your tits out, squirt milk in his eyes, and run away.
Okay, I'm not lactating, okay? So
Well, no, but that's why boobs are always big. They always have milk in them.
yes, totally. That's totally
And
yeah, that's totally true. You heard it here first, guys. Boobs are big because they always have milk in them. Not because of fatty tissue.
well, snake missing for over a year gets dropped by a crow.
What gets
Well, I would send it, but you're like, oh no, I can't open that because I'm on stream.
No, say what it was again.
A snake that's been missing for over a year got dropped by a crow.
What snake?
Well, I'm gonna send it, and you're just gonna say, I can't open that. I'm on stream.
Well, no, I have Discord moved to the other side now since I have a game.
Yeah, I don't know why you just don't do that. Wait, Aries, didn't we tell her to do that like a long time ago? And she was acting like, well,
No,
you
because
can't.
no, because just stop. Just stop.
Oh my
You were
god,
like,
guys, just stop, okay? Just
No,
stop.
no, because I always have my Discord up unless I have a game. I stream Discord unless there's a game. So now that I have a game up, I don't have.
And at the time,
Discord
didn't
up.
they say my workaround around for that was to have a backdrop?
And I didn't know. I said you would have to help me set that up because I have no idea what that is.
You need a green screen.
Yes.
The same way you got the bloody watermark on your stream. It's just that, but you slice it up to fill the entire screen.
Glad you're.
Oh.
I'm not accepting my new name. I'm just getting
Fuzzy
sick and tired of.
kitten.
I don't want a stream of me literally sitting here changing my name back.
There, Death, I posted it.
Abuse of power.
No, it's not.
And
Fox,
the abuse if someone complains about it.
Which I have been, but then she claims the tickets and fucking closes it. And says I'm a liar because abuse of power.
But weren't you lying?
No!
Oh, well, I sent the thing. Well, now that you can like open the thing, then here, I sent you like a whole bunch of stuff that is important.
No, you agree, Aries. Oh, he does not. Aries does not agree with you. He agrees with me.
Yeah.
Open link. See? He agreed with me.
Yeah, snake that was missing for a year was dropped on a roof by a crow.
I don't. Why do I want to know about a nope rope? Is a bomb squad had just be summoned to its front lobby when a resident showed up with a boxing 3 grenades that turn. No. What is... Animal rescuers in Britain said a pet snake that had been missing from her home for over a year was found. It's a different snake. It's not theirs. Bullshit. When we arrived, the snake had vanished and was then discovered on the roof of a garage.
Well,
We
how about
suspect
they
that a
having a
crow had
birthday
giv-
for a duck for they're 17 years old. That duck's old enough to drive.
How long can ducks live? 5 to 10 years. So yeah, that's an old ass duck.
That's an old ass duck. You're right.
It is. Squirty kitten. Oh my god.
Hey, something else happened in Florida. Strange object crashed through a Floridian's roof. May have come from the ISS. Wow.
ISS or ISIS?
No, ISS, the International Space Station.
Mm.
Yeah, so a piece of that thing fell off and fell through some Florida guy's roof. Boy, that would have been...
Ooh, I gotta get my kids to bed.
Alright.
Aries, that means you gotta talk about something.
I ain't got shit to talk about. You know this.
Look it up!
I'm occupied. Also,
Hey,
no, it's impersonating France.
this sounds kind of exciting. So a bear escaped an enclosure in a northeastern India zoo. Man, I bet that was a wild day. Also, I wonder how it got out. Study indicates coin flips are not exactly 50-50. I've heard that.
That is
Oh.
totally true.
Yeah, that's true.
Um,
It's because
Okay.
of weight distribution.
Yeah.
50 scary stories that turned out to be 100% real. Okay. Here we go. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't know why it didn't open that before.
I just did. Shush. There was a young girl kidnapped in the middle of the day on a neighborhood street in Springfield, Missouri. Someone on the street witnessed the event and tried chasing the car on foot to at least get the plate number and call the police. They sent out an Amber Alert after a few hours, identified the owner of the vehicle and his residence, but by the time they got to his house, they found her undressed body in a plastic tub in his basement, and she had been raped and shot dead. That sucks. The most
Holy shit.
Yep, the most fucked up thing was that this guy was a middle school coach. And he had child pornography in his house as well as photos of young girls in his middle school. Now I'd want to homeschool my fucking kids. We found out at my Catholic high school that the murderer was the son of our theology teacher. Our teacher left school for over a week, I'm sure, trying to fathom how his own son could commit such a heinous crime. The murderer was sentenced to death this year for the death of the girl Haley Owens. Her family, as well as the family of the murderer, lobbied to change Amber Alert laws so they can be issued faster after a kidnapping is reported. Well, yeah, okay, I'm sorry. If someone actually sees the kidnapping, then it should be like an instant Amber Alert. Instant Amber Alert. Because that's bullshit. Okay.
I
A
mean,
guy
it
I
was
know.
given that it was a given that they were going to find child porn. I mean, he literally had a dead girl in a bathtub in the basement. I love how they tack on. Oh, and he also had child porn. Like, I mean, that's
So
bad,
shocking.
sure, but I think the bigger thing here is there was a dead girl in his bathtub. That's the bigger issue here, I think.
I know they're detectives, but thanks, Sherlock.
Holy fucking shit.
Okay, let's see. Next story. A guy I know is a boat mechanic. So one Saturday, he's on his own doing some work on a boat, and suddenly he comes to and he's on the ground. He knew there was water under the boat he'd been working on, so he
Well,
assumes
yeah, that's
he's
how you
been
sail it.
he assumes he's been electrocuted and is vaguely aware of someone behind him. So he starts yelling, "Help, help, I've been electrocuted." And he hears whoever's behind him leave. He keeps yelling, and eventually a guy in a neighboring business hears him and comes to his aid. When he's at the hospital, he finds out he wasn't electrocuted. Someone had hit him on the back of the head with his own mallet. Nothing was stolen from the shop. Meaning someone who was never caught was just walking by and spontaneously decided to hit him on the back of the head for no reason.
I am very confused about that story. He was on a boat and he knew that there was water under it, and he woke up on the ground and automatically assumed he was electrocuted.
Well,
I-
he suddenly
What
comes.
the fuck?
They-
How
they-
does any of
this-
those things make sense together?
This one sentence is fucked up. So one Saturday he's on his own doing some work on a boat, and suddenly he comes to and he's on the ground.
Therefore, what's the site that you're looking up? Because there's something I want to check.
I mean, but that one part where he was aware there was water under the boat,
Subscribing,
And-
Potato Frog.
and he thought that he woke up on the ground and thought he was electrocuted, and it's just like, how, like, did he have a fucking transporter on that, like a teleporter on that fucking boat, or whenever he got shocked, he just got teleported to land?
What's the name of the site, Def? There's something I want to check.
Thought Catalog is what he sent to me. Nope, again. Yellow girl.
Oh, there was a crash on a Virginia highway
I
that
don't know what to
released
tell you.
cows. That's all that headline says. I'm not reading
Okay.
the rest of that.
Shut my door, please.
Uh,
Wow, talk about a low effort website.
I know, right? The fucking news story's crazy. This guy was on a boat somewhere in the water. He got electrocuted, or he woke up on land a minute later and thought he got electrocuted because somehow those things all correlate.
Yeah, don't
to-
worry. I know exactly why that was fucked up.
Why?
Oh no, I won't ruin the fun.
Aries is a dick.
Oh, I just
There's
found like a
exactly.
random website and sent it to that. This other one that I'm looking at though is much more interesting. I don't know why she's looking at the first one. The second one's way better.
Well, that's just.
Well, I sent the first one like a while ago. I went through a few of those.
No,
They really
the-
weren't that good.
This one you sent. Let's see. When did you send this? This you sent at 8:40. So literally 28 minutes ago.
Give me a second. Maybe I sent the wrong one.
Squirting simulator. Thank you. Yes, this is Power Wash Simulator.
guess,
This is the first game I bought
it's-
on Steam.
That was an AI generated news site or something, wasn't it?
What was that?
What is it?
That one that or Death is going through. That's like an AI generated website or something, isn't it?
Website? No, the articles, yes.
Oh. There.
Okay. Let's see. You already sent this one. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know. You were reading the first one. I thought maybe I didn't send the second one, so I sent it twice. Man, we should just start making news articles. How the fuck do we get a hold of an AI to just start cranking out retarded shit?
Got GPT. What they
I
fucking
don't know
use.
where to get that or how much that is.
It's literally just Google ChatGPT is the first thing that fucking pops up.
Oh,
Last time I
okay.
used
Well,
it was free.
I assumed that it was some kind of like scam or whatever. Like they make you fucking, they'd like let you use it for like 5 minutes and then make you pay for it.
Yeah, they probably do that now, but originally it was.
Oh, there was.
And then they had to shut it down for a week because it was telling everyone to go kill themselves.
Still free.
The chat wanted to kill itself.
No, the chat was telling the abusers to go kill themselves because they had been around
Oh.
people too long.
Well,
Oh, Potato Frog says it's still free. There you go. Stranded horse airlifted from California River. Kudos to that house. Or horse, I'm sorry.
oh
Entangled-
boy.
What?
Some police officers got confused of security cam footage of a common house cat. They got it confused with a mountain lion.
Oh, is that the one where
mean-
they shut down the schools?
Well, they might have.
Yeah, I saw that one a while ago. Fucking idiot.
March 29th.
A bit longer ago than that.
No, this has happened March 29th. And alright, weekly burger night leads Michigan man to $200,000 lottery prize. Wow. Death, why aren't you going to having burger nights? You could have won money.
No, thank you.
ISP workers rescue a stranded cat from utility lines
Ooh, which
in
bourbon did you get?
New Jersey.
You're going through the same shit that I'm looking at, mister.
Well, yeah, that's the second one that I sent. How many
So
times
why?
do I gotta
So
say
why?
that?
So why would you send me the same one?
Because you're a better reader than me. You know I read slow. You heard me trying to read your weird anime thing last night.
It wasn't anime.
Oh, whatever. Asian, anime, it's the same thing.
No, it's not.
Like, I was only able to, like, read 1 or 2 words at a time. I'm a terrible reader because I can only take in 1 word at a time. I can't, like, see.
Old Forester 1910. Is it good? Why did you want?
I can't see, like, the entire paragraph like normal people and just automatically read ahead and be a fast reader.
Well, and usually
or-
they only show like a line at a time. It
Or,
was just that section was going really fast.
or whatever you normal people, however you normal people read. I can't read like that. I don't know. I swear, I've heard normal people read shit. They read it so fucking quickly that it's like, you know, they're like reading 3 lines ahead of what they're saying.
Just because we're not reading it, we're scanning it. Basically, like reading one, or like 2 or 3 words out of a sentence and piecing the rest of it together or something.
Yes, skim.
Yeah, I've tried that, but I just keep ending up everything that like I try to skim like that just ends up being pervy. I can't get through an article
Same.
without like tits, dicks, asses, vaginas.
So
Dude,
basically, when you're reading it, skimming dipping.
Mm-hmm. I can say that. Oh, sorry, Miss Kitty. I am getting a piece of candy. God damn it. God damn it.
$60 a bottle. Holy fuck. No thank
Who's
you.
drinking $60 wine or whatever?
Bourbon. And that's Wolf.
Ah, whatever, same thing.
What? Tell her I told her to do it. Mom rules.
What?
What?
You say your mom told you to do it. Do what?
Nobody needs help with doing something on the TV, and I told her to have her older sister to help her, and apparently her older sister said no, and I said, nope, that's not a good, no, you gotta tell her that that doesn't work. The cat is trying to drink your, well, you don't have good bourbon. Wolf, why don't you come sit and chat with us?
Yeah, Wolf, tell us more toilet stories. Because I was not aware we didn't have a topic for this week. Otherwise, I would have dug up like three or four.
I came up with like 3 topics last week.
And I came up with topics, but are you saying you don't like my topics? Okay,
No. No, I didn't. When did I say that? You're just like a woman twisting fucking words to make you to fit your agenda.
Spoken like a professional.
Woman, yes.
Okay, I've been told that I'm like the most unwomanly when it comes to like conversations because I'm too fucking blunt.
That's a good thing.
Like, I literally had a guy at like 2 or 3 guys in a chat, and one of them he's closer to around my age, but he dates like 20-year-olds, like lower to mid 20s, and he's just like, well, how do you figure out what stage you are at with them? Like, how do you have that conversation? I'm just like, you ask.
Well, if they're 20 years old, they're not ready for whatever you're ready for. I'll tell you that right now.
Yes, that's what I was just like.
That's just that person, whoever that is just, well, they want to torture themselves.
It's a totally different mindset when you're in your 20s.
Out of
Especially early
curiosity, how many
20s.
times has he opened his wallet around them?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him really since. But he's just like, he actually said, like, you just ask. I'm just like, yeah, if I want clarification of where I stand in a relationship, I ask.
But fucking around with 20-year-olds is not the way to go.
No. And if I have specific boundaries where I want him to stay within, like especially around other women or something, I'd let him know. Like, hey, this is where I stand. I'm uncomfortable with this, this, and this. Which I'm very generally whatever. If you want to go have drinks with the buddies, go have drinks with the buddies. As long if there's a girl in the group, go. But she needs to know mine. I'm not jealous.
What if
I am
it's
fucking
like
possessive.
just one guy going out with like 5 or 6 women, and like he's the only guy? Then what?
Okay, if it's 5 or 6 women, still fine, as long as I'm friends with them.
What if you haven't met them?
No, I have to meet them first.
What if they were there? What if they were their friends before?
Don't give a shit.
Okay.
I have to meet them for me to be okay with it, and no one-on-one with that. Like if it's a male, female, just one male, one female, no, that's not happening. Unless unless you talk to me about it first, and I'm comfortable enough, and we talk about it type of situation. Okay, that's something to work towards. But like right off the get-go, no, fuck off. Mine. Ding! Love that sound. It's almost good enough for an orgasm. Almost. Let's see. What's that? No comments from you.
You were
guys on
almost
that.
there,
Holy
huh?
fuck. Almost there. That ding. It was just so close. Death. Yes. As long. I am not a jealous person, but I am so fucking possessive. Mine. Like if we go to a club together or go to a bar together, go get drinks from the bar. Go ahead. Girl walks up to you and starts talking to you. Okay, whatever. That's fine. As soon as she starts, it looks like she's flirting with you, I walk up. No. Even if you're not doing anything wrong, I'm not gonna be mad at you. No, it's not. No, I'm mad at the other girl. No, mine. Mine. Possessive. And that's how I want my man to be too. I want him to be possessive. I'm his. He should be okay with me talking to other people as long as they respect my relationship with him. If he does not feel that the other person is respecting said relationship,
I thought you
Okay.
wanted an Asian penis or a dumbass.
when did I ever say that? Especially
Well,
the dumbass one.
Just
Like, I can
little-
understand where you're going with the Asian penis thing because I
little
watch a lot of
bits-
fucking
little
Asian
bits
dramas.
and pieces that I've picked up with conversations with you.
No, I've dated a lot of fucking dumbasses.
You sure did.
Hey, you have no room to talk, Rog.
The chicks I date aren't dumbasses, they're psychos. There's a
Oh
big
well,
difference.
in that case, Rog, don't worry, I'll say it for you. Yes, you have, Death.
Yes, I have what?
Dated a lot of dumbasses.
Yeah, I know. He agreed too. You go ahead and agree. I agree. It's yeah, I date a lot of dumbasses. I did. That is why, like,
Maybe that's just your type, you know?
no,
like,
dumbass is
like
not my
for a
type.
long time, I refused to accept the fact that I can only be in relationships with psychopathic women. And whenever I finally embraced that, I realized that, this is my type. So maybe you are fighting, that, and you're getting to the point maybe eventually soon where I did with the psychopathic women, where it's like, damn, that is my type. And then like you have this revelation, and all of a sudden you're slightly happier. Because you found another piece of yourself.
Well, you have a girlfriend, so that trusts you and whatever. And whatever. And one day you'll want to go out and do some stuff. See, right now, my goal is to, like, I've gone on a few dates with this one guy, and he seems nice. Whatever. I'm not really. I don't know if I see it going real far or anything. We have a lot in common and stuff. He's a real good guy. Real great. I don't know how I feel about it in the long term yet. It's still very early to tell. He doesn't have kids. I have kids. That's a lot to put on, like, a guy my age, even though he's not looking to have his own kids. It's still, I have
Maybe
3
he's
fucking
looking to
kids.
be one of your kids.
And I don't want another fucking kid. I dealt with that before.
Big
multiple-
man child.
I mean, my ex-husband was a man child.
Goo goo gaga.
My eldest daughter's
Me
father was a man
chihuahua.
child. Like, no. I'm trying to stay away from that fucking type. I do not need it. I don't want it. No.
Be a little chihuahua man. Be scream lot.
Is this why you go after Latinas, Rock? Because they're psycho?
They're not psycho. They're passionate. And that's another type that I have, is passionate. Yeah, we'll call it that.
Well, because because passionate and crazy it's a thin fucking line.
Plus, the Latinos aren't
and
crazy. If
walk-
anything,
I
they're
walk that line.
timid.
No, they're
What?
Like,
What?
he's talking about European Spanish women. He's not talking about
Not just the
like-
Spanish ones. I have been friends with a few of them, and they always try to act crazy, but they just end up being timid when they realize the person they're talking to is a lot more fucking mental than they are.
Wolf, what the fuck are you saying? Stop it, Wolf! God damn it!
What Wolf do?
Sending me message after message after message saying Discord notification noise, Discord notification noise, Discord notification noise. Fucking assholes.
Well, didn't you need that earlier?
No! Or I muted it, but not his chat. He's doing a private message. Stop it! Fucking assholes! Another pick on death stream.
Well, this is what happens when we don't have topics.
It is.
I'm like really thinking here. I haven't really covered anything new. I know the eclipse is coming, and everybody thinks it's the apocalypse, even though they
Dude.
seem to forget that we've had other eclipses in the past.
So
Quite a
today,
few actually, and it was never the apocalypse.
today at work, my boss apparently started looking up what the aliens are gonna look like because apparently the eclipse equals aliens.
Wha-
Mind you, she doesn't fully believe this. It was all said in joking and jest, but we literally spent 15 minutes figuring out what alien we would be. And apparently I'd be like a bluish gray alien that's 3'5". I'm just like, yay, I'd be even shorter as an alien. Fuck off.
There's the Greys, the Reptilians, the Mantid, the Aryans, not the Hitler ones, the alien ones. There's those are pretty much the main four. Yeah, the Greys, the reptiles, and the Mantids, and the Aryans. Yeah, those are the four. The Aryans look mostly like us. Mantids look like, or they have heads and well, they pretty much, their faces look like mantis. Like their whole head looks like a mantis head, kind of. They're more insectoid. There's the Greys. That have like the most lore, I think. Like one thing that they say is the
Dude.
Greys don't have souls, and that's like why they're trying to hybrid between them and humans and shit, because they're the ones that seem to interbreed with
Okay,
humans
did
the
you
most.
guys ever watch the show like Stargate?
Watch Stargate Atlantis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, so Stargate Atlantis actually had aliens in it, right? Like
Yeah, the
gray
Wraiths.
the gray one.
Isn't-
Well, no.
Isn't Stargate
no.
a space show? I hope there was aliens in it.
Yeah, I know. I mean like
Atlantis did not have Greys. They had well, there
Oh,
was
so-
like one Grey,
named Thor or some
Yeah.
shit like that.
but
Yeah, that's
the main alien race in that one though was the Wraiths.
yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
They were like blue, and man, some of their women were hot.
Dude,
That one blue one with the bright red hair, she was hot.
I need to watch Stargate again. That was one thing that my ex-husband got me into was Stargate, and which yeah.
I never
Eric
watched
started.
Stargate SG-1. That was, I tried to watch it a few times. It's so fucking boring.
I liked it. Started off as a movie, if I remember right. There are many movies you know that I have not seen. No, this is a TV show. And if you need help watching it, well, I'm kind of on an Asian binge, so, but hey, if you guys want to watch a show, Clocks, you need to get with me because we have those shows that you want to watch. And
She keeps talking about this anime that me and her's gonna watch, but then she's like, it's not all out yet.
Well,
so
the
we're
one
not gonna
that she
watch
brings to she brought up to me was an Asian drama, actually, or an Asian show, but it wasn't. It was not an anime. But I think she did bring up an anime that she wanted to watch.
it.
but
Yeah.
My kids didn't watch Crunchyroll enough. It wasn't worth me keeping Crunchyroll for just me.
There's all kinds
when I
of free
barely
anime
watched it.
sites.
Wait.
I don't know, ask Aries.
Well,
Yeah, I've
no,
got
actually,
free open right now.
hentai.com.
Oh no, like I said, that's just too timid.
TV shows that I haven't seen either. Well, what's your favorite TV show then, Wolf? What is something that you are into? Dude, I need to watch some Criminal Minds again. And Friends. I need to watch some Friends again.
Oh, they stopped airing Friends a long time ago.
I know, in 2001.
Yeah, I mean, the actors are so old that they're dying.
Matthew Perry did not die of old age.
Oh,
Is he getting
Well,
older?
he
No,
died
he-
of something.
Then he died of old age.
He did not die of old age. He took like some sort of muscle relaxer and like and went
He got too
into
relaxed and went to sleep.
in a hot tub. And so it actually caused controversy because he was at the time he was supposedly sober from drugs, and so it kind of fucked things up in his memory, because obviously now we're wondering if he wasn't sober, but he did a lot of things that benefited drug addicts in getting them sober. You've been watching less on you. Okay, then, well, that's fine. Watch less on YouTube. But what's some shows? I watch your Twitch and YouTube. That's so you watch my Twitch is what you're saying. You watch less on YouTube and just my Twitch. Is that why your streak is so high? What it's at? What I think 22 episodes now. Cause cause you guys had a fucking biddy war last week because of it. Yep, 22. I was right. That means Aries would be at like 60 some if his streak didn't fuck off. What was your streak at, bud, before it stopped?
It was a 28. I don't know why it fucking stopped. Unless you streamed while I was at work, I didn't get a notification. Anything I can think of.
Yeah, that could be.
How did you come to the conclusion that you were a blue-gray, 3.5 foot tall alien?
I did not come to this conclusion. It was my boss and the sales manager. I was just minding my own business at my desk, doing my fucking work like I'm supposed to. I'm a good minion.
You're a good cog in the machine, like everybody else. We're all just a big giant machine.
That just reminds me of Howl's Moving Castle.
Hal moved to a new castle? That your friend that Howie or whatever moved to a new castle?
No, it's a fuck. What kind of movies are those? Ghibli. Fuck. With like Princess Mononoke and stuff.
Pizza on a chair.
And when you only watch a few at a time, you're watching Ghibli bits.
Himalgalaka. I mean, I don't know. I'm not good at making up new words. Like, is that what game we're playing? Like, we're just saying random, like, words now?
No,
Higamaju? Or something?
Studio Ghibli.
Sub on Land.
Okay, so Studio Ghibli makes like these animations based on they're generally fantasy adventure like movies, and they're animated, and let me see. I don't want to say anything that's wrong, so let me actually Google Studio Ghibli.
Oh my god, people
But
are still going off about...
You're on the internet, you can never say anything wrong, because everything said on the internet is absolute fact.
Yeah,
okay,
just go
Studio
to WebMD.
Ghibli is a Japanese animation studio based in
okay. Well,
Tokyo. It has a strong presence in
Rog, have you seen that your government has now got a new term for guns that have been assembled with part kits now? They're now being called zombie guns.
Various media formats such as
I can understand that. They cobbled it together.
Then it would be a Frankenstein gun.
Anyway, Howl's Moving Castle is a good movie. Watch it.
No. That sounds lame.
There's a TV show called Interview with a Vampire.
Oh, those are lame.
Who has the interview? Television series. Where's that? I have to say, I'm not really impressed with the cast.
People are still going off about the whole Dan Schneider thing. I mean, everybody knew that he was weird a long time ago. I don't understand like why this is all coming to the surface now. Jesus Christ, I was keeping up with this shit years ago. They're like, oh, Dan Schneider's disturbing past, and it's just like, yeah, dude. Like,
Might be on Amazon just.
When was
how
Dan
do
Schne-
they?
Which one was he? I feel like I ask this every single fucking time.
Dan Schneider was like the producer for a lot of Nickelodeon shows that usually involve young girls putting their feet in something gooey or sticky or shit like that. Like he produced, I think it was like iCarly, that Cat and Sam show or something, I think. I pretty much any Nickelodeon show that had a teenage girl in it, he was involved with.
And they only out now. Why?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's no, well, a lot of people were talking about it like years ago, but for some reason now, all of a sudden, it's taking off. And it's like, dude, they literally were talking about this shit like forever ago. Why are you just now, like, why is everybody just now getting on it? Everybody knew this. But I don't understand it. Like, I mean, some of this shit that like has kicked off this year. This is like the year of uh rape, false allegations.
Isn't that every
Fucking
year?
year.
Well, and there's also
This
talk
year there's
about this year
been-
being taking down big sex trafficking rings. Oh fuck! I didn't
Well,
mean to jump
yeah,
off
because
that.
they got like what, P. Diddy.
P Diddy. Yeah.
Now you see, they should have did all this. Like they should have gotten P. Diddy the same year that they got Epstein.
Yes.
See,
And
They
they're all
might not
gonna-
have had
they're
enough,
all-
though.
They're all talking about taking down these rings and patting themselves on the back for it, but like they're going after the small things. Instead of taking down the rings, go for the jewelers.
well, they've also done that in Africa. That's how blood diamonds are made.
I was gonna say they can't take down the ones in Africa. They need those diamonds.
Oh, after.
Boing.
But no, like they could have taken out Epstein, P. Diddy, that Andrew Tate guy who is apparently some kind of a sex trafficker. I don't know. I haven't really did too much digging on him, but he, as far as I know, was just a douche tuber. But I guess he's like also done some like horrible
I
fucking
didn't hear
shit.
anything about that wolf. Where the fuck is that?
But I mean, we're only in like April, and there's already been like 5 major false allegations against people that I have just followed. Like big ones. I just recently started getting into this. I haven't seen like, I mean, there's always been false like rape allegations or false sexual assault allegations or whatever. But I know that like so far this year there's been a lot like of big ones anyway, and some people that I follow on this stuff have actually stated that yeah, this is the year of the false sexual assault allegations, because just everybody's coming out with their own stories.
So you
That-
could nearly say it's the year of the bad dragon.
Yeah, it could be, you know. It fucking could be. Let me look here. I don't know, it's probably like the year of the bad rat. But yes, bad dragon, much better. on that one.
He's really big.
What's Wolf in there talking about? I might actually know
he-
about it.
No, it's just something about the hometown.
Something about hometown. Is that another show you guys watch?
No, his hometown.
Big Asian in a little hometown, or in a small hometown.
I'm so ready for bed. 3.5 hours. Yeah, in 2022, it was a big issue, and the police did a whole sting operation, shut down a large portion of it. This gun. Ooh.
And what?
In his county.
Sex trafficking?
Yep.
In Wolf's County?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't Wolf like live in a backwoods, like little county, kind of like me?
Kinda.
Well, I guess that's the best place to
Big and
operate.
Asian really don't. Yeah, you can't get both. You're not allowed to get both. It's
Well,
either
tell that
big
to-
or Asian.
Well, death. I mean, that's. Isn't that like what you're chasing here? You're chasing the big
No,
Asian.
No, I want.
That's the new meme. Death is chasing the big Asian. She's hunting the big Asian. Story of her dating life. Hunting the big Asian. Is he in here? Nope. That's a little Asian. Like so.
Wolf's like, I live in a farm field.
Well, I mean, I guess like you guys got like underground bunkers and shit there that like the sex traffickers use. I mean, that would make sense. Like that's a good hiding spot. Let's see here. Yeah, you just do it in like places that see my name in there somewhere, I think. I was just scrolling down through your text here, your chat. Remember? It's still human trafficking was. I want to know like why like a little town like where he lives is like, I mean, I get it's a good spot to like hide shit like that, but like it's easier to make one or a select few people disappear in a big city like, you know, New York or LA than it is to make one or several people disappear in a small town. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Less infrastructure.
what's that?
Less infrastructure.
Farmers make things stuff like.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, but it's just like, all right, in like a small town, a lot of the time you'll hear that phrase that like everybody knows everybody. That's not 100% true, but everybody knows knows everybody that knows everybody else. Like, you may not meet every single person that lives in your town, like you may not know them by name and face or whatever. But there's like smaller towns tend to be tighter knit, so there will be like if somebody disappears in a town just randomly, like a small town, people are going to talk. It's going to be headlines in the news. The cops would have, I would think, an easier time kind of tracking it down because let's be honest, like New York has like, I don't know, like what fucking several million people living in it. And that's just too many people to monitor regularly. So it's easy to make those people disappear. No, people from a place like that disappear. Like, I don't know. I don't understand like how you can sex traffic people out of a small town. I understand how it can be done out of a big city. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Okay, Death's not even listening to me anymore. She's squirting. I don't know. I guess we'll just have this conversation with Wolf.
It's not a small town. There's 4,000 people, but word gets around if you know the right people. 4,000
okay.
people is a small town. I'm
Yeah,
just saying.
4,000 people is a very small town. Like, I'm not talking like a little village that might have like 50 people in it. I'm not calling that a small town. But like anything under 10,000 is generally considered a very small town.
He hasn't said anything.
I mean, like, compare like a town of 10,000 population to. Let me go look it up. I don't actually know what like New York's population is. I think like Pittsburgh's population is actually like 600,000 or something. Like that's a big number. Just in a city like Pittsburgh, that I don't even think goes.
20 minutes in direction in his smaller town. Yes, but in that area, generally a lot of those towns are just small.
Yeah, I mean, a small town's a small town. I don't care if it's like 3 or 4 small towns that's within like 20, 30 miles of each other. Like, the people that live in those communities know each other, is what I'm saying. Like, people that live in New York, while it is like one of the most busiest cities on the planet, I believe, I know that it's known as like the city that never sleeps and shit, there's actually a lot of lonely people there.
Well, yeah, just because you're in a crowd doesn't mean that you aren't alone.
Yeah, like people, they're different there. Like the culture's different there. Like people don't offer help to total strangers very often. Yes, of course it happens. You're always going to have good people and bad people in any, no matter how big or small the numbers are. But small communities, they're different. The culture is very different from a big city.
Yes, it is.
Hold on.
Dude, we might have to cut this short. I'm tired. 3.5 hours of sleep last night. Not doing well. You literally did an essay on rural versus urban living. How'd that go?
Rural versus urban living?
Rural? Country
Oh,
versus city.
rural. Okay. Oh, yeah, actually, I think you guys talked about it yourselves before. Like, small communities, like, a lot of the time, like, your neighbors will help you out if you need it or whatever.
Ah,
Like,
we
if they
talked
see
about
it,
that with the whole Jason Aldean debacle thing. Well, his
like if you see, like, somebody
song.
who's, you know, like, got a flat tire or whatever, and, like, they're seem to be struggling with it, or you pull over to the side of the road, you help them out or whatever. And, I mean, that's just the way that they are. Okay, yeah. New York has 8.34 million people in it. Like, it's really easy. That's of 2022, by the way. But it's really easy to make several thousand people disappear in a city that size.
I know the right people to be in the loop around town. We had an incident happen about 6 months ago, and I got stories from EMT on the scene and more recent info not everyone knows about. Okay, well, don't talk about it here. We're not gonna fuck. Otherwise, you'll get people in fucking trouble.
Oh, yeah. Well, though we have breaking news straight from Wolfstown. Somebody died.
6 months ago.
Yeah. We're still trying to get the details, but somebody died 6 months ago in Wolfstown. We don't know how. We just know they did.
Potato, who are you talking to? Who do you want texting you? Me? Do you want me texting you?
I don't text anyone. I don't fuck around with that. Texting's dumb. We just have messengers and shit.
Agreed.
Let's see here.
Oh, I see how this.
What is it?
Oh, Potato Frog wants Wolf to text her.
Oh, hey Wolf. This is a shout out from my girlfriend. You need to text her, like right now. She needs to know who died 6 months ago in your town. Alright.
Whee!
Boom, right here. More than 13,000 people disappear, or were reported missing in New York City last year. While most are promptly found,
A resident
hundreds of
obsessing over you? What do you mean obsessing over you?
hundreds of people. Oh, she told me about that. Hundreds of people become.
You're always in the loop.
This is a weird. Yeah, I know. This is a weird way to word this. Hundreds of people Hundreds of people become missing. Long term for 60 or more days. Oh, okay. If they're missing long term, okay, that's why it becomes that after 60 days. Okay, I was gonna say, well, that's such a weird way to phrase. People, hundreds of people become missing every year. Like, ever go missing? Yes, that makes sense, but not become missing. Actually, those numbers are a lot smaller than I thought they would be. Like, I just assumed that. But then again, these are the reported missing people, not the people that nobody knew.
I have a huge crush on me, and she's 23 years older than me. That's doable. Age is just a number, right?
She's 23 years old and has a crush on Potato Frog?
Older.
Oh, so she's like in her 40s. Oh, well. I mean, what's wrong with a 40-year-old woman? I like cougars. Death
That's
looks
not
pretty good for
surprising.
40.
I am 40.
Oh,
She's in her 50s.
oh, well.
Not pouring another drink, guys.
Number one.
Oh. Think we can cut this one short tonight because I am about to fall asleep on you.
Okay. Hey, before we leave, California is the #1 state for the most missing people.
This is not surprising.
I really thought it would be like New York or something with like a higher population.
California has a very high population and they have very loose laws when it comes to immigration.
Yeah, they have a very high population. They've got a drug problem.
What is
Eh.
population of death? Don't stay up until 2:30 a.m. anymore before
Oh, I'm not. 7
before the
stream
night of the
streak. Hi,
podcast.
Ali.
Because I was actually getting into this and like talking about stuff, and you're like, "Oh man, we gotta go to bed."
Okay, well, keep talking then. I'm
No, that's fine.
I'm not offering shit though, because I'm 3.5 hours of sleep last night is really starting to kick my
Wow,
ass.
California really does have more people in it than New York. Holy shit.
What me
California
is saying holy
has-
shit, but then on the other hand, I understand why. Although every time I've seen anything in New York, it's always fucking packed.
Yeah, I know, and that's why I'm really surprised that. Okay,
Well,
so
think
New
about how many
York,
big cities you have in California.
you got like 2. Well,
Yeah.
big ones, like big ones, like San Diego and California, or no, yeah, California.
LA.
Yeah, San Diego, LA, and I think San Francisco's like pretty big, but that one's just mostly like that's a military town.
Mhm.
Everybody there is just, well, mostly Navy. But yeah, so the population, so we know New York's was 8.34 million, right? 8.34 million people in New York. Take a guess on how many people live in California.
Wow. I have no idea.
Just throw any number out there at this point. You really can't be wrong.
I'm not good at guessing things.
Well, just throw a number. It's not that big of a deal.
4.
4 No, I said there was more than New York. New York has 8.34 million.
Oh, my bad. 10. Oh, yes, no.
No, there's a lot more than 10 million people. Like that, I got this number blew me away. I
Okay,
didn't.
let's go with 32.
No, more.
Really? 48?
Nah, it's too high. 39 million people live in California. I didn't realize that the population out there was that fucking high. Like whenever I think of like New York, you know, like any eastern city, like yeah, they're like Harry said, and like you see like like on TV or whatever, news reports, movies, whatever. Like those places are just packed, like wall to wall people just walking up and down streets and shit. The traffic is always like gridlock, just sitting there. But no, it turns
Thanks for
out
the
that
babies,
yeah,
Halloween.
like California has like more than quadruple that.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in New York and California. That's why. Okay, so here's a topic. The Electoral College.
I'm not getting into that. The Electoral College is a terrible idea.
I have
Why?
no idea what the fuck that is.
Okay, so instead of when we do elections, we don't run off of like one vote, one.
Yeah, your vote doesn't matter, is essentially.
We
So
do
it's
what's called.
it's a communist school then.
No, it's an electoral college. This way, we don't let group think handle it. Like, because let's see, California and New York would decide every election because of how big or how highly populated those areas are and highly democratic those areas are because of groupthink. So, our forefathers created the Electoral College. So, based on population in certain areas, each state. Okay, so let's say, like with Michigan, we'll have a certain amount of votes that are dedicated from Michigan based on areas of Michigan and how populated they are. And so each state is broken up of different little groups of populations, and then whoever wins out of the state wins those votes that get of the Electoral College. So that way, instead of having like California and New York completely decide every fucking election, other states can actually have a say too. That's the Electoral College. Very, very rough, broken down definition since I've been drinking and I'm super fucking
Yeah,
tired.
but the Electoral College can't be trusted. The way I understood the way that it was supposed to work
Well, that's the way it's supposed to work.
was, all right, so, you know, normally we have 2 candidates for presidency, right? Well, like most of the time. Sometimes there's like a third one that squeaks in there, but
Yeah, there's an independent, and then we have a Democratic.
usually there's two, like really like big like titans or whatever you want to call them, and each state goes and they vote, right? Like each individual goes and they vote, then they tally up those votes, and then like say the majority of people voted like in, I don't know, we'll say like California. The majority of people in California voted for like we'll say like Biden, right?
They did.
And so the representative from that state in the electoral college would put his vote in as Biden. But like, you know, we'll say like Colorado voted heavily in favor of Trump. So the electoral college delegate guy from Colorado would vote Trump. And like that's just how it goes. Like each state gets their own say based on and whoever wins in each state, that person in well, essentially the person in that represents that state would vote in whatever the public wanted. But they don't do that. Most of the time they do that, but sometimes they're like, you know, I understand that the people want this, but I don't want this. I want to go over here and vote for this guy. So I'm just going to say fuck everybody's vote and say, yeah, we're going to go with this guy. Which to me is incredibly fucked up. If you're put into that position where, okay, people look to you, you're a representative, you're like a leader essentially. You do with like whatever the people would want, you know, you're sent there as a representative. You shouldn't just get to be like, well, but Trump like urinated on my shoes when we were in high school together, so I don't like him. So I'm going to vote for Biden even though the people said they wanted Trump. Like that's not okay to me.
No, that's not okay. That's what breaks the electoral college. That goes against.
Yeah, that's why I said we don't need it. It doesn't.
Well, but if we get rid of it, then California and New York decide every election.
I mean, not really. There's
really
more people that live in other.
No.
Like, you're telling me that nobody lives in any other state?
No, I'm saying that California and New York are so densely, and then there's like Atlanta, Georgia. Most big cities are highly democratic, and they will, because of groupthink, and they will decide every fucking vote because of it.
I mean,
either
that or
someone actually went and did like a count of the populations of like California and New York, and I think Atlanta and stuff like that, like the big cities, and how democratic they are in Philadelphia and stuff like that. And yeah, there would be no, even if those areas decide to vote Republican, they would have all say. No one else in the country would have any say whatsoever.
But nobody gets any say anyway.
But if they were done correctly, they would. Like, we just, at this point, we have to drain the swamp.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you got to get rid of, like, or rewrite the laws of the electoral college and shit.
Well, no, the laws of electoral college are correct. It's like gun laws. The gun laws that we have on hand are already good. They are just not being followed. Making more laws or rewriting it isn't going to do anything. It's people need to fucking follow it the way it's supposed to be done.
I'm assuming that the study you were talking about that you found in red was essentially what this person had done. They had went and looked up the most populated cities and whatnot, and like kind of had them.
Yours is probably more updated version because I haven't looked at this stuff since a while now.
Yeah, because according to Google, the top 10 most densely populated states, which actually mine made it into this, which I'm kind of surprised about. California is number 1, but then it really goes off the
Thanks, Wolf.
rails. Like New York is like way down there. It goes California, Illinois, Pennsylvania,
Pennsylvania's highly democratic.
really surprised that Pennsylvania made it in there, like in the top 10. I mean, I didn't realize we were so densely populated.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love.
well, I thought that was Sunshine or whatever. No, that's that show. Florida made it in here.
Yep.
New York is actually got less. How the hell does New York have less people than Florida?
That I didn't realize. Well, okay,
And
so
Texas.
see that's one thing that's gonna be I wonder if they're going off of is that based on voter registration or residence?
This is just based on population.
Okay. See, just because they have that's one thing that's hard with Florida is because just because they're counted in like population doesn't mean they're actually registered to vote in or in Florida because we have a lot of what are they called? Birds. Summer birds or winter birds that like count.
I'm assuming it's whoever like has a registered ID/driver's license in the state.
Yeah. Well, and then yeah, then it's accurate.
And you're not allowed to have multiple IDs and shit. Unless it's like something for work or something, obviously.
Yeah, I'm just saying with like the winter birds, like people from Michigan that go and live in snowbirds. Snowbirds, thank you.
North
Yeah,
Carolina, Washington State has a lot of people in it. Like these are just the top 10s. Arizona is in the top 10, which surprises me. I just thought that was a giant litter box.
Well, that's why Arizona is such a big like what is that called? Swing state. Like Michigan.
Well, I mean, this whole situation can be solved.
He's a bit needy right now.
I am
Shadow.
not.
No, Shadow. Shadow
Oh.
jumped up in my lap and is like.
I mean, this whole situation could be solved if we just took all the bad guys and put them someplace like on some other continent, and then
Yes, Canada. Put them in Canada.
yeah, the bad guys being the people that want to take away our guns. Just
Yes.
take all of the, because I don't actually know which side wants to take away the guns. Just whichever side wants to take away the gun, they're the bad people, and they need to go live somewhere else.
Send them to Flags, or send them to Ireland too.
Because
In the
people
right
are
areas.
always throwing terms around like leftists and rights and the or the right people, the right wing and shit.
Well,
and,
see, and that's one
and
thing.
conservatives.
There are some liberals who believe in gun control, and there are some conservatives who don't. It's or
Wait, aren't liberals mostly Zoomers?
what's his name?
Oh no, wait, Zoomers are communists. Never mind. That's the idea that they believe in. They believe in communism. They think communism's a good idea.
Well, yeah, because they
Um,
they don't want to get off their fucking ass. They just want to get part of what everyone else is doing.
Honestly, I don't even think it's that complicated. I think they're just stupid and just believe whatever professors in colleges tell them.
Yeah, groupthink.
But yeah, no, like, cause like I don't really know the difference between a conservative and whatever the other side was, and then the left and the right.
Conservatives
then-
more traditional, believe in guns,
I-
but they also believe in abortion, or don't believe in abortion. I'm sorry. Unless, like, I am more on the conservative side, but I honestly like to look at myself as more of what's called a constitutionalist. I think it's what it is. I like to go based off of what the Constitution says. Or I'm more of a lax conservative because I believe in I am pro-life except for in situations of incest and rape. And just
And
stuff
death. Sometimes
and death, yes.
Sometimes, like, a woman can't give birth because she's got a condition that might actually kill her.
Well, like right now, I got my tubes tied. If I were to get pregnant right now, it would be an ectopic pregnancy, and I would be told I would have to end the pregnancy. Otherwise, I could die, and the baby would die. The baby would most likely die no matter what. So I would get an abortion because it would kill me.
Yeah, I knew a girl
Yeah,
one time
yeah.
that had something like that. One of her fallopian tubes got blown out.
Yeah. Most a lot of conservatives believe in.
Oh yeah,
what
speaking of fallopian
say-
tubes, remember that thing that Clock sent you before death?
What thing?
About how the semen doesn't just stop; it pulls inside of you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know about that one either. Apparently, you were freaking the fuck out when you found out.
Was I freaking out? I don't know.
Clocks, I guess you were telling Death that semen has pulled up inside of her from all the low Asian penises? Yeah, that's what they're talking
Clocks,
about
not
now.
this again. Clocks, I didn't start it.
She has practice? She has practice at letting semen pull inside of her? I don't understand what...
Wait, what? No, it gets absorbed, guys. It gets absorbed. The semen gets absorbed.
Oh, you
by our
absorb the
bodies.
protein like you're swallowing it. Okay.
Yeah.
Just like you're eating a steak with your vagina.
It's good for us, you know.
Yes, it is. Protein's very good.
Talk share with
But
health class.
yeah,
101.
no, well, like we can easily just fix the problem by, better yet, I got a better idea. Let's just split the country right down the middle, right down through the center of Texas, all the way up to whatever states beside Canada that's above Texas. This like straight up from Texas, I should say.
The Dakotas.
Split it right down the middle. Yeah, sure, those guys. Split it right down the middle. All right. We take all the people that want guns, like guns, and have guns, and move them to the east, and then all the people that hate guns and guns are evil and bad and all that shit, and then move them to the west. And then once everybody gets settled, the east invades the west and kills all the bad people because they won't have any guns. So we'll win, and then the country's united again.
Oh, we're so
Civil
close.
War Part 2.
Yes.
I mean, wouldn't that work though? Right? Like, I mean,
No.
it's so retarded that it's simple. Like, but it's a fix. Well, why is it that? Why wouldn't that fix
That's
it?
so bad.
You just take all the bad people and you put them in their own area.
families would be fighting amongst themselves again. Like, no.
Yeah,
I don't
just like
want
the
that.
that's why I said Civil War Part 2.
Oh, I don't want. What do you mean you have to?
Brothers killed each other. Fathers killed sons. Sons killed fathers. Brothers shot each other. People shot their uncles.
No, people with guns would be on this side, right? Right?
Yeah, on the east. Yeah, the east side, the good side.
Yeah, cause, and yeah. He wouldn't want to move, and he's on the east side.
Oh yeah, I mean I'm the one making this plan, so obviously I get to choose who the good side is. I live in the east, so yeah, we'll just, but like
And we're
let
east
the
of
government,
the Dakotas.
look, let the government like pay to transfer. Now I know like this sounds like a terrible plan at first, but like let the government pay to transfer all the people that want to move out west, and all the people that want to move out east,
So the
out east.
taxpayers would pay for everyone to
Let
move.
me fit it. You're not. This is a multi-step plan. I knew you were going to jump in and say, "Well, the taxpayers got." Yes, the taxpayers will have to pay for that. Although it wouldn't be that expensive if the government would just put the money where the fuck it belongs, instead of
Which
in their
they-
pocket. But like, so we do that, right? And because all of the peace-loving, like hippie liberal dick sucks that believe guns are evil, are all going to be out west. Okay, so now the country's divided, right? And yeah, there's going to be a big deficit. Not like we don't already have one, but whatever. Then once we invade the bad people and annihilate them because they won't be armed, then we can get all of their gold and like all of their belongings and then sell it to like China or someplace to regain all of that money. It's called looting. And I think it's also in the Geneva Convention that you can't do that. But that's okay because it's not an international war. It's a national war. It's a civil war. So yeah, see, problem solved. There we go. We got rid of all the whiny kids that are like, oh, communism's the way to go. Oh, I don't like this.
Another upside for civil war is the country will be divided in two parts, which is the most united the states have ever been.
That is true. See
True.
right there. Look, it's good for morale. The bad people go away. Everybody has guns. Yeah, I mean everybody wins. Well, except for the bad people, but maybe they should have chose the right side. They chose the wrong side of history to be on. That's what I'm saying. Or
like the Confederates.
yeah, exactly. The South, they chose the wrong side.
Yeah, they shouldn't have tried to keep those slaves. Let them
I
go.
mean, yeah, I mean, I don't like slavery. Slavery is a bad thing. So that just saves me from all of the bullshit that I just spouted about how to solve the gun control problem that everybody's divided on. Because slavery is bad. I wholeheartedly believe that. Which means that everything I just said is okay. Because, I don't believe in segregation unless it's segregating the filth out of our society. Like whatever side is the side that wants to take away guns, they're the bad guys. They're the filth. We need to get rid of them. But like, I'm not enslaving them though, right? We're just taking out the trash. I'm joking. The whole thing was a joke. I'm not serious. I'm not a fucking. I don't know shit about government. That's just one simple person's view, I guess. Like a fun little goofy view. This is what happens when we don't prepare. They just let me talk, and then I'm probably going to get us canceled.
Oh yeah.
To be fair, if I
fine
don't
there.
get us cancelled, you're not going to.
But yeah, no, it's I kid. That's not really a thing, and the amount of resources it would take to actually do something like that would be phenomenal.
Yes.
But I guess like the trains would be running pretty good then. Like it'd be good for the railroads, because that'd be like the way most people would be traveling. It'd be like the old west.
Plus, if you're going to try and get us cancelled, you'd end up saying something fucked up like the most productive the United States has ever been was when they had slaves.
Okay, I can't say that.
That
You can
that's
say that.
not
You're
true.
Irish in a different country. I can't say that.
The Industrial Revolution happened after slavery.
Yeah, but it also happened everywhere else, I think.
I can't remember.
You know
the
what?
U.S.
I
had
should.
really shitty world history. We're really good at talking about our own shit, though. We like to talk about us.
Yeah, we
Talk
just
about
make up
me,
our
talk
own
about
shit.
that, talk about.
We make up our own shit just like everybody else. But yeah, that's all I had. I just went on a tangent about how we could, I should write a book. I'm gonna write a book.
I have Potato Frog. I have learned new things.
The East also gets the Latinos. Forgot about that.
As long as
That-
they believe in guns. which most
well,
of them do.
yeah, I mean, they're a very passionate people. They have guns. So yeah, they get to come and live in the East. And so does everybody else. I don't care about your skin color or whatever, although we would welcome the Latinos a little more than we would anyone else. But beyond that,
Yeah, if you're white, you're just
I mean, yeah,
shut up.
you're just like a black dude or like an Asian dude, just like, oh hey, how you doing? You know, welcome to the right side. But if it's like a Latino, they'll be welcomed with open arms. They'll be like, yeah, we got another one. And you know, that is apparently racist to say shit like that. I don't think so.
Yeah, the definition of racism is to basically single out a race over one thing. It doesn't have to be good or bad. So
Yeah, but in order to be a racist, like,
even
in
if you
order
say
to
if
hate
you're only saying
one
good things about
race,
racism, doesn't mean you have to hate them. You could be saying only good things about them, and you still be racist towards them.
right? But like, here's my thing: in order to hate one race, you have to love another one.
So that's-
Yeah, not necessarily. You hate all of them, but you just hate one more than the rest of them.
But see, that's not really racism at that point. That's just you hate people. Doesn't matter what they look like, who they are, where they're from. You just hate people. Like the opposite of me, I guess. Like, you know, I like people, but for the most part, yeah, it's you would like you just hate everybody equally. Like that's not racism. That's like more speciesist, I guess, if anything. But like you just hate people.
Hate people, but I also have more of a bias against the Irish, which would make me towards the Irish
Not racist. That's
culture. Don't
prejudice. Yeah.
TNT dynamite. TNT.
But anyways, we should probably side off because Death is falling asleep, and
It's almost 10:30 now. Now we only have an hour.
I don't know what you're saying. I can't hear you.
We only have a half an hour now.
Well, let's cut it off early so you can either go to bed or play Dead Company with clocks.
Aries, do you hate clocks?
She's saying that because she's part Irish.
I'm part Irish too, but I'm 75% German.
I'm half English, half German.
I'm also a Polak somewhere in there too.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
that
know
means
what
you're
I
the
am because I'm
roofer.
not American and I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with Americans wanting to know exactly what's in their ancestry.
Yeah, here's a question for all Americans. If America's so great, why do you care about your ancestry about being all over the goddamn place?
Yeah, why can't we just be fucking Americans? Why do we have to be African Americans or Irish Americans or shit like that? Like, it's one thing if you immigrated here yourself, but if your ancestors from 5 generations ago
mean,
immigrated over here, you're just a fucking American. Get the fuck over it.
for me, I'm more fascinated. I mean, yeah, sure, it's cool to know like where your ancestors have been. At least that's why I like the idea behind it. Like, I like to know like where my ancestors are actually from. But mine goes back a lot further than that. Like the whole humans fucking Neanderthals into extinction kind of thing. And then back before that, whenever there was no, uh, well, humans, there was just like Neanderthals and
Yeah,
like
my mama told me
Denisovians
to.
and Homo floresiensis and all of those. Like, I find that part fascinating because that's back before there was nationalism. Which nationalism can be really bad or really good.
Yes. I
Yes.
can't ask my family because they can't fucking tell me the truth about anything.
Well, they still. The fact that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Aries knows my blood type because of her too. What's your blood type? I'm O positive if I remember right.
Aries
Yep.
knows Clox's blood type.
This is definitely getting how to read.
No.
That remembers, or that reminds me, I actually need to start donating blood again because since I am O positive, I am
I've been told
needed.
multiple
Like,
times what mine is, and I never listen, so I have no idea.
yeah, like mine
Like one
is
of the
going
ultra super rare ones, or just like one of the regular rare ones, like B negative or what the fuck ever.
like
Not
I
ultra
think
rare, but I think one down.
I think mine can go to all positive blood types. If I remember right.
Yeah, because there's like the common ones that everybody knows, like A, B,
See, now,
B,
now I'm wondering.
negatives, positives, O's, and all that bullshit. But there's actually like a few other ones that are like ultra rare
Yeah,
that nobody actually thinks of because that's how rare they are. Well, actually, I guess nobody even knows about them because that's how rare they are. But maybe I can do some research on that and have that as a thing next week.
Rarest is AB, then B.
No, yeah, those are like the normal ones though. There's like a few I read a long time ago. I'd
Finally,
have
can
to
read
find this
cross
again.
card.
That are like super ultra rare compared to those. Like, yeah, everybody knows about the A, the B, the AB, the O,
Well,
but
and
there's
then
like a couple of other ones that are actually like way more rare than that.
there's like with watching Asian dramas and stuff the the ones on YouTube that are like bullshit. They're not bullshit, but
I'll go into the NHS, and they're one of the go-to things for like this.
What, the
like
blood
they
types or the Asians?
NHS, they're basically the go-to thing, medical advice and shit like that, and yeah, they're saying the same thing. Negative is the first one.
okay.
Okay, well, I don't know. Maybe I
You might be going on about categories before they did the A, B, and all that shit.
might be. Like I said, it was an article I found like a long time ago and was reading about it, but because I know like what makes up your basic blood types, like and AB and negatives and positives and O's and all that is like I think it's proteins or something.
Well, and like with watching some of these Asian dramas and stuff, they talk about like panda blood, and I'm not really sure. I haven't.
I don't know how rare panda blood is.
Well, no, it's not like people, and they like people
Not
have
that rare if you
this.
make a panda farm.
It's
You can't get them to
guys.
fuck each other.
But it's blue sky and panda blood. The population of having this
Blue
blood running
Sky,
through their
isn't that the
veins,
name of
it
the
is
meth from Breaking Bad?
I don't know. I didn't watch, but there is. I gotta look into it more because I never looked into it, but it is a thing for Asian countries. I can't remember which one. We're China. It's China. With panda blood. Meet the blue sky thinker with panda blood in his veins.
Frog say
But
something?
it refers to Rh negative blood types,
I didn't say anything. No,
which is
No,
literally
I was
as
just saying,
rare
could you
as
say
pandas.
something? Because getting feedback, and I don't know if it's doing it.
Oh, is it me or how do I?
Nope, it's something to do
Okay.
with death. She's giving, his microphone's giving feedback when she's.
I wonder
Oh,
why. Like all the time?
It's not the feedback you're thinking of. It's the fucking white noise feedback.
Oh, that's weird.
static.
I'll have to
Yeah.
check that.
Stop now.
Um,
Fuck. Maybe you had it too close to your headphones.
maybe. Here, I'll back away from it for a little bit.
She's trying to speak to the ghost.
So
I'll be doing that in a few
apparently,
weeks.
apparently, the Chinese refer to Rh negative blood as panda blood.
That's what I was thinking of. RH negative and
Yep.
the weird ones like that. Those are the really weird, rare blood types.
Yep.
So there's like 2 or 3 other ones too.
Yeah, they refer to blue sky as another one of them. I don't know what that one is referred to it or means, but
That's not a blood type. That's a factor.
okay. But yeah, so I heard it. Or the hell you on about?
Yeah.
Panda
No,
blood.
the thing you're on
Negative
about,
blood.
Rog, is whether or not the blood has protein in it. That's not a blood type.
Well, I thought the proteins were based off, or they would base like the A, B, or A positive and negative, B positive and negative, and the AB positives and negatives, and the O's as being blood that has certain types of proteins in it that, like, well, can't interact with other blood types without killing a person.
Yes, with cat ears.
The blood types is the A, B, and all that. The RH factor is whether or not it's got protein in it.
I thought all blood had protein in it.
Or if it's RH negative.
Hence why it's as rare as pandas. And that's why it's referred to as panda blood.
And it's inherited.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck can a human survive without proteins in their blood? Like, they need that. Like, protein's important.
I don't know. We can look into that for next week. Because can't think. And thanks for popping into chat, sweaty balls.
Looks of it, it looks like your body's immune system starts attacking the blood.
Interesting. So would they have to take extra medication or anything for that?
Well, if they don't want to die, I would imagine so.
That's
Yeah,
that's fucked up.
I didn't realize. I mean, I know there was like that one blood disease or whatever you get, not cancer, not leukemia, but there's another one though that yeah, your blood gets all fucked up and you can't survive. But I didn't know that there was one that just removes all proteins. That's crazy. That'll kill you real fucking quick. Boy, I tell you what.
I'll tell you what. You remember I did a redneck voice?
Dude, I'm surprised I'm still awake.
Me too. We should probably cut it
Oh
off. though,
my,
so you
especially when
get
you're
to bed
playing
early.
Power Wash Simulator.
Dude, they love this game. This game is so amazing.
Oh yeah,
Ding!
Treehouse Lethal Company.
Actually, Lethal Company would probably put me to sleep right now.
Hear that, clocks?
It would.
Lethal
just
Company
because...
truly is a sleepy go bye-bye game.
Oh, only when I'm this fucking tired. I had 3.5 hours of fucking sleep, fuckers.
Well, I jumped in like pretty early last night and told you like, hey, you need to go to bed. And
You
then
jumped in when it was around 1.
Oh, that reminds me, I need
yeah,
to figure out how to use that fucking camera.
well, your
Here.
IR camera.
You're hold on.
I've
your
often
star- your-
thought
your-
about getting one of those.
Hold on. Your starfish camera.
Butthole.
New on Aries Morningstar stream. Starfish. Okay, well here's a question. A very very
Aries
stupid
morning
fucking question.
starfish. That's a good one.
So
Yeah, but see, you're going for starfish. I was going to think about getting a urethra cam.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, yeah, that would be a new meta, maybe. Like, oh yeah, look at that urethra. Look at that big old urethra right there. Ugh.
Okay, I can see the appeal of these cameras. That's fucking nice.
Y'all are mean. I'm sleepy too, but I can't sleep. Why can't you sleep? Shred your chicken. That helps me sleep.
Yeah, just shred your chicken. That's how Death gets sleepy and goes to sleep. She shreds her chicken.
Helps go and sleep. If you have trouble sleeping, shred your chicken. Solves
Yeah.
everything. If you need help shredding your chicken, Wankmaster 3000.
Mm-hmm. And coming soon, the lady's joystick.
Coming soon, China edition. Just don't drop it in the carpet.
Anxiety. I actually have melatonin for those nights now, but shredding chicken is my go-to
Yeah, gotta shred that
because
chicken.
melatonin takes 30 minutes.
She sits there and
while shredding chicken takes 2.
yeah, she sits there, thinks of my voice, shreds her chicken, goes to bed. That's
Yes. Yes, Rog. Totally. Totally.
It's so nice when you can actually have medication as an option.
I've never used melatonin before, and I've only used it once, and I slept for 7.5 hours. And it was weird. My body felt fuzzy all day. And I don't know if it's because I had a melatonin sleep or
I wish I could still get those feelings.
99%. Fucking A, guys. Fucking A. We can't leave until I find this fucking one.
Oh, the game tells you where you're missing them, right?
Yes, I know.
It's a cheat button.
Directional signpost rock. Directional signpost.
You have to clean a rock? Well, alright,
Directional signpost.
whatever.
That one. There. Fences. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to push that button. So, this one. And Clax, what are you going on about? What are you upset about? Fence.
Because you're not
post.
playing Bad Company or Dead Company with her or whatever.
No, she said OML.
OML. Oh my lord.
Holy
That's what that.
fuck, that's clear. Okay, for a €60 camera, I wasn't expecting it to be that fucking clear.
Hold on.
You can get a night
Ask-
vision or a IR vision thermal.
Right.
Yeah, I've got the
camera
IR
or-
turned on and I can see clearly.
You can
Is
see
it-
clearly now.
Is it the black and
rain
white one, or is it the one that has like all the rainbow colors?
Just the
has
black and white one.
bright
Nah, those ones are nicer.
sunshine.
I don't
Oh.
like all the fucking wild ass different colors and shit. Like I understand why they have them.
Eh.
But they're really not that.
I have this, well, aside from
Or
the lights coming from the
blue or
monitors, the room
frame.
is
Oh.
pitch black and I can see clearly through the fucking screen on the camera.
See clearly. Stop saying I can see clearly. God damn it! Literally getting stuck. That song's getting stuck in my head.
Well,
Alright, fine,
just-
let me help you then. Baby Shark, do.
Or just
Baby shark,
just start
baby
whistling
shark,
and or humming pumped up kicks. That'll
Shut up. Think about shredding. Nothing. I ain't bringing it back up. Oh, the shredding the chicken. Okay, so Clax wants us to talk about shredding the chicken some more.
No, Clocks, you shredding your chicken? What's going on?
4 blue frames. Okay, what frame? Like, just says.
Clocks is shredding the chicken.
She likes to shred the chicken.
Well, I mean, hey, sometimes it's just a better way to go, I guess, huh? So Clocks is upset because she can't go to sleep.
No, because she can't shred her chicken. Good night, everyone. No, Clax, where are you going? Stay.
No,
Stay,
wait,
stay, stay.
Clocks, stay. We need you in the chat for stuff.
I was expecting it to be.
Blue post. So, are you gonna like record this like situation for us? Like, do you?
I thought
Oh,
you were going over there.
No, I just bought the camera to have it as a mantelpiece.
Fuck off.
That's a good conversation starter. So you do a lot of surveillance, do you?
My brain no worky. Yeah, brain no worky. Okay, so
Death,
I
I
meant
thought you were going to Ireland
Letitia.
and doing
Yeah,
like
but
ghost hunting.
I have to. Mister, you know how long it takes me to save that kind of money? I'm trying.
I
Here.
don't know.
Tower floor. The floor is still not fucking clean up here. What the fuck?
I thought Ireland was like cheap.
No, you put the batteries on the outside of the camera.
Might have detachable ones that you got to put under the charger. But if it didn't come with the
Two
charger,
tall
then yeah,
ball
you just plug the
caps.
camera in.
Yeah,
If
no,
it didn't come with like a
it's
battery cradle.
yeah, no, it's just basically a battery pack you shoved into. You got a budget with battery in the kind of a pain in the ass, but I've got a power bank lying around somewhere.
I was gonna say, you better fucking get an extra battery pack for it if it didn't come with one, cause
It comes with two.
oh well, then there you go. That's probably good for like a total of 6 to 8 hours of recording.
IR is about 2 hours for each battery.
Hmm.
I mean, for a fucking 60 quid camera, that's not that bad.
Did you say 3?
2 batteries.
No, I mean 3 hours for every battery.
I think you said about 2 hours for each battery with the
Oh,
IR.
oh.
That's with the IR turned on,
Yeah.
which is a bit of a fucking drag.
Well, I guess we can just plug it into a battery bank, have like a big old battery bank on your back or something while you're fucking running around recording, then yeah, it'll just charge while you're using it, maybe. Although I know sometimes shit like that doesn't work like that. Like you can't use it while it's being charged.
I think it can. Which is why I said about the battery bank. So I think this one can be used while it's charging, so I could just hook it up to a battery bank and then just stand to a pocket.
Well, that'll be helpful. You got your parabolic microphone?
I got an EMF in this.
Grog's like, I'm great at the parabolic.
He doesn't have me over there to help him operate the parabolic.
Yep. So
Those would cost.
I don't even know what the fuck a parabolic microphone is. I just know about it from Faz.
It's basically like a satellite dish on a rod, basically, is the easiest way to describe it. You point in a direction and it can
Oh, I
pick
mean,
up
yeah, I know
sounds from any
that, but like,
direction.
I don't know what makes it so special compared to any other sound sensing equipment.
The fact that it's parabolic, it makes it a lot more accurate and a lot more.
So parabolic just means directional. I
There's a
guess.
reason. There's a reason why everything ends up going back into dishes, because it's nice efficient shape for doing shit like that. Like
Mm.
with satellite dishes, TV dishes, parabolic microphones, there's a reason they're that shape.
Wagon wheel. Rock me.
I mean, I didn't even know that parabolic just meant directional.
Oh, they're actually really cheap. Like 25 to 30 quid.
For a good quality one.
I mean, it looked like it's cheap as shit, but I mean,
He's on a watch list somewhere, and the government's like watching him. And they're like, I think
ooh,
this guy
shotgun
might be ghost
microphone.
hunting.
Oh yeah, if he was in the US, he totally would be on a watch list.
Oh, if I'm not already, someone's not doing their fucking job. Because I've had stuff sent to me with the yellow label on it saying it violates EU laws.
Did it.
What?
Did it. Did it.
They actually
This-
sent you something in the mail saying that you're going to bad websites or something?
Saying that what I bought, what I'm having delivered to me is illegal, yeah, but it still fucking sent it to me. All they did was just put a yellow sticker on it.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck did you order? A gun?
I wish. No, it was what the first one I got was the belt that has a knife hidden in the buckle. Fell apart really fucking quickly. Kind of pissed off I like that one.
Can't you just put the buckle on a different belt?
No, I mean like the knife on it fell apart because I was
Oh,
at work.
God, clean the excavator. So hold on, what did you get in the mail? That's bad.
Belt with a knife hidden in the buckle.
they said he wasn't allowed to have it, but they gave it to him anyway.
Oh yeah, here we go. Most expensive parabolic microphone I can find is about $1,000. Used for recording bird songs.
Recording bird songs. Some people really like them bird songs, man.
Those things are really fucking good though, because they'll only pick up the sound of what they're being pointed to.
What's those underwater microphones? Because for a long time, I thought that was a parabolic microphone.
I don't know anything about microphones. No, I don't want to yet. Clean it. You can't make me.
Hydrophone, maybe? Or no, that's a freaking instrument, I think. Or that device that they use to make horror sound effects and
No,
movies
underwater
and shit.
microphones for or acoustic measurements. That one looks like somebody cut the front of a hairdryer.
So it's a homemade one.
Could be.
Most ones I'm finding, they look like the fucking microphones that drop down in the middle of the arena for WWE.
Oh, just the kind of like reporters fucking.
Yeah, the on a cable just drop
The
down so they
cool,
can reel them away afterwards.
Yeah.
the cool old school ones.
You say the cold skull ones.
Cool old school ones.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't enunciate well on that.
You know,
Bless you.
I'm just cleaning while we're wrapping it up.
Yeah, so am I.
No, I'm
Whee!
cleaning. I'm actually doing something productive.
So am I. This excavator is really fucking
playing,
dirty.
You're playing a video game. I'm
It is so fucking dirty.
I'm actually doing housework.
It's
Welcome
funny.
to
I've
my
had it for
house.
over a fucking decade now, but if I use this as camera, I can actually put my camera like fucking photography quality.
Anybody can be qualified. You don't need a piece of paper for that unless you're trying to get something professional.
Yeah, no, like I am actually considered professional because of that quality.
I used to figure out how to uh, work lighting and shit to take really cool pictures.
I
Um,
don't know
used to
any
do
of that
that.
artistic shit. I'm really bad at
Oh,
it.
I didn't really consider it artistic so much as an idiot just fucking around with a camera.
No, I mean the entire course it was basically just teaching us how to use different cameras and what settings to use, but like cameras are basically just miniature fucking computer extra numbers stuck on the screen.
See, mine was
Which,
self-taught.
like when I'm listening to stuff, I tend to zone out and just figure it out for myself.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, especially if they give you the information ahead of time for you to look at yourself. You can just
Oh no, they just handed us the cameras, and he was trying to teach everybody else, and I was just poking at it by myself.
stuck. Oh, fuck.
like I learned how to make digital cameras do shit that nobody else could.
I was good enough to be the photographer for my mom's second wedding.
Oh, your mom got married. Well, that's nice.
Nice.
Again,
Bro.
Hey, my one of my best friends, she just got engaged for the third time. I was,
Maybe she should give up.
well, we'll see how this goes. Like I said, this is her third one. Third time's a charm, right?
No, third time means that you just need to give up and find something else.
This guy that she has is actually a really nice guy.
Yeah,
And,
girls
and it,
always say that about like a dude that they meet like a few times or like once or whatever, or just a couple of times. They always say, "Oh, he's so nice." But then like those are the same guys that end up being like fucked up rapists and shit in like neighborhoods. Like the neighbors will say, "Oh, I never imagined that person doing anything like that. That's crazy that he had like
like
5
Ted
girls
Bundy.
chopped up in his basement. Like that's crazy."
I know, right? Who could imagine somebody being able to put on an act for 5 minutes once a week for a date?
Uh,
Well,
I
Ted
hear
Bundy actually had like the passenger seat of his bug like taken out, so he would, because he was good looking, he would just call a woman over to help him out with something, and then just shove her in his car and kidnap her.
At that point, it's their own fucking fault for being vain. He's attractive. He can't possibly do anything bad.
Well, and sometimes he would pretend to have like a broken leg and a cast and
broken
shit like
arm.
that.
Yeah, I've seen the Actually, I think me and Clocks listened to the Morbid podcast about Ted Bundy.
Yes,
I mean, to be fair, faking
they're good
a
stuff.
broken leg isn't really that impressive. Convincing
No,
somebody
it
you've
is
got a
not.
wooden leg without showing them while in the room with them is.
Why do I
Why did
have a
Ted
feeling
Bundy
that
do
you've
that?
done that?
Yeah, I've done that. I've told you this story
Oh,
before, where this was fucking years ago, where I was at a friend's place. His nephew was there, so I was telling him about how I had a wooden leg, and because what I still had the fucking leg pains at the time, so I told him that it was pissing me off, so I had it cut off and replaced with a wooden leg. He wanted to see it, and I was just saying, but I don't want to show it because I'm insecure about showing it. So the way I was sitting, I had my other leg just wrapped around behind the sofa, the only my toes up against the wooden floor. So while I was not knocking on my leg that he could see with one hand, I was tapping the floor with my foot behind me, so it sounds like there was a wooden bang coming off my fucking leg. He completely fell for it. I then a week later, I get a phone call from my mum because she get a phone call from one of her friends who turns out her son is friends with the guy that I was doing this bullshit story to, asking what the fuck had gone on with my leg because he'd been going around telling everybody that I had a wooden leg.
Funny
yeah, you
shit.
see, Ma, I had to have it cut off. You would have known if you'd ever check in with me.
Yeah.
That's funny shit.
Why'd you think they call me Peggy? It ain't because you can't get a boyfriend.
Maybe that's why Willow likes pegging so much, because she can't get a boyfriend. Good for her.
Hey, if all you have to, there's like websites out there where you could, if you're into pegging, you can find, there's a bunch of guys out there that just want to be
Oh,
pegged.
well, go ahead and just DM that to Willow.
Okay.
That's not really saying much though, Dev. It's a site for everything. Like there's a site for people who will pay others to give them STDs.
What?
Why? What? What? Why? What?
Yeah, it's basically a dating site for
Oh,
people who want to spread STDs.
well, that's so retarded that it might actually be true.
It is true.
Dude,
People
There's
see it as a
a
fucking
dating
badge of
site for
honor or some stupid shit.
A
there-
badge of honor.
the clap is a
The-
badge of honor.
I don't know about that.
Oh, that's funny shit. Why is this bucket not clean yet? Ding for me, bitch.
I
Ding.
haven't got rid of the dirt.
I don't understand.
There, it dinged. I found the Asian boy. It dinged. Or was that a Latina boy? I can't remember. That was a long time ago that we had that discussion. Is
That
it
one
right?
British guy with pink hair said that it was an Asian.
The one British guy with pink hair?
I
Who?
don't know what his name was, but he always like was talking about like how he dyes his hair crazy colors and shit. He sounded like a gruff British guy, like one that could be like a hard worker or a thug.
Mm.
So he was trying to hide the fact that he was gay.
He also said that he was married to a woman, so he was
Uh,
talking about his wife
My
and
point
shit.
still stands. I know gay people who are married to women.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it's called a
they
thug.
cover it all the time. I know, but this guy didn't really strike me as gay.
If he's
But
English and
maybe he
dyes
was.
his hair pink, he's gay. Only if they're British and dye their hair pink, they're gay. There's no if about it.
I mean, I don't know. I fucking. He said that he dyes his hair all kinds of like weird colors, like every month or whatever. So I mean, I don't know. He
Yeah,
met
'cause it
him on
makes you
this
feel
server.
fabulous.
Haven't seen him
I wanna
around
feel
for or heard his voice for
fabulous.
like I don't know, like 2 years now, I think, or whatever. So
Dude, Stubborn popped into like VC last night. It's been a while since I heard him.
I like him.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Not very stubborn though.
No, not very stubborn.
Oh, Stubbs, the penguin farmer. He lives in Antarctica. I
Who's a
told
penguin
somebody one
wrangler?
day because he was in a VC with me and like 3 or 4 other people, and somebody joined. They asked, "Wow, where are you from?" Referring to Stubborn, and I just spoke up for him because Stubborn doesn't like to tell where he's from. Which is totally understandable. But I spoke up and I'm like, he's from Antarctica, and they're like, "W- what do you mean?" And I'm like, yeah, like that big frozen continent at the bottom of the world. Yeah, he lives there. And they were like, and Stubborn just started going with, he's like, yeah, I live in Antarctica. And I was like, yeah, you can't tell that his like that accent is an Antarctic accent. That accent is fucking somewhere in South America. But that person, we gotta believing.
No, isn't he like from Europe?
Stubborn? No, that's a South American accent he's got.
Oh.
At least I think it is. Sounds like one.
Oh. Maybe he's actually
And
from Antarctica.
I'm pretty sure that he speaks Portuguese.
Hey Raz, how are you? What are you up to?
I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't
Wow,
know.
jumping in right at the end,
uh,
bud.
Like, I don't know, like, a lot of, like, I don't really speak any other languages, but I do know that Portuguese and Spanish sound very similar. But
Yes, they do.
the way that he speaks is, like, a little faster than Spanish. And he said a word one day that I knew was Portuguese because for a long time I thought it was Spanish. And then somebody corrected me and told me that that was actually a Portuguese word. So I'm pretty sure that wherever he's from, he lives in a predominantly Portuguese speaking country.
Hmm, could be. Well, how's work, Raz? You always work like a second shift?
Hi, Raz.
So glad I only work first shifts. That's nice. How about it, Aries? Would you ever be able to work just one shift? Or do you like the fact that you get different shifts?
Aries would put a bed in at his work if he could.
I shift time every day.
So you like I only work first shift all the time. Like Monday through Friday,
I don't
8
know what's
a.m. to
considered
5
first
p.m.
Well,
shift.
I
well,
set 7 to 3, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. That's first shift.
podcast is over, guys. We're
No, it's 10:59. We still got a minute.
uh
Mine's 2
yeah.
in the 10:30.
Okay, so yeah, that's set second shift.
This is a night shift that pops up, then I do.
Well, guys, we'll be wrapping up soon.
I'm a bartender. I prefer the evening shift.
I hope you
It
all
was
have a
for
wonderful
just-
evening,
Ah, so he's Australian.
and we'll see you next week.
Yes, we will
I
see you next week where we'll probably be diving into more blood types apparently because we all of a sudden really hit that and yeah.
I mean, can I do a thing with aliens?
Yeah, cool. You can do it things with I'll look up blood type stuff. You can look up alien stuff. How about that?
Okay. I mean, I really don't have to look up much. I already know a lot, but.
Yeah, you and space stuff. Oh, well, thank you for the biddies. An hour ago
Yes,
that
thank
I
you for
told
the titties, Wolf. I appreciate it.
you.
Send me
Biddies for
more.
titties. Yay! Okay,
That'll
good
be a
night,
new
guys.
slogan on Deathstream.
I,
Good night,
I'll,
everyone.
I'll be more awake next week, guys. Sorry about that.
I won't be.
You never are. Good night.